Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Choose your character. Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Cadence. Brytknee. Calligula. Callidora.
Anarchy 47.
Choose your character. Cadence.
There we go. Let me get rid of your Fugi. We don't need that there.
No, we do not.
No
And
foogies
now,
needed.
it's your girl, Cadence Harper. And today I am joined / joining...
Crimbo. Crimbo.
Hi, Froggy. Welcome into everybody. And of course, thank you very, very much for the follow, Milk Bowl. I really appreciate it. Mwah! And today we're going to be doing some fucking art. Am I allowed to say fuck on your channel?
Yeah, you absolutely can say even worse things than that.
Just making sure, you know? Just making sure.
Actually, I had my Discord for whatever reason wasn't on audio, so this is Cadence Harper.
And
Harper, right?
now, it's Cadence Harper. Oh,
there you go.
oh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the follow, Specklini. I really appreciate it. Mwah!
Specklini is very nice. I adore Specklini.
Hell yeah. I am the world's first and foremost alien enthusiast, and it is my lifelong goal to have wild, unprotected sex with a xenomorph. But today we're
That's a
doing
good
art.
goal.
It really, really is.
Goals.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow, Demi-Pole. I really appreciate it. Mwah!
Yeah.
So, art, drawing, that kind of shit.
Yeah. What do we want to do today? What's the plan? Like, what do you?
Okay.
We're gonna draw
okay.
together, of course. But like,
Yeah.
what do you want? Like,
I know that.
let's do
I
what you
have
wanna
been
do.
okay, so I've been working on 3 chibis for I popped it out for like probably closer to 4 months at this point.
Okay.
I'm a very slow artist.
Mm-hmm.
And I was rendering Miss Callidora Lamborghini here. And you know, I have the darks going on a multiply layer. Wait, where is my multiply layer? That be details or color? Where? Okay, I have a multiply layer somewhere.
Okay.
And here it is. And I wanted your... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Spiritual guidance. Mwah! I appreciate you guys. Oh, damn, I'm 4 away from 1300. You know what? That's a good question, Milk Bowl.
Milk Bowl wants to know my
Yeah, what's your goal?
My goal.
What's your goal?
My goal is simply a hole.
Every hole is a goal.
Actually, my goal is just to make some freaky stuff that people like me like.
Hell
Freaky
yeah.
people like freaky stuff, and I'm making freaky stuff for them.
Hell yeah.
You know, that's about the size of it.
I would do a shotgun wedding at a courthouse, Sonia, to answer your question. If Xenomorph was a devout Catholic, yeah, I'd do a shotgun wedding. Because, like, tax reasons, too, you know? It's not just fucking, although, obviously, you know. And then you do the whole big party later on. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so I have my shadow layer going, and I do not have my light. So how do you do highlights? Like, obviously I need to finish up my shadows, but
you know what I'd suggest?
What's that?
Okay, so you know I have the scale layer. Let's play with that. I'm gonna show you that, and then you want to talk about highlights after that?
Yeah. So by scale layer, you just mean like
in your scale layer. Let me see that.
Yeah, let me fucking find it. I don't name my layers.
You got so many layers.
I
you don't
do.
Need this many layers.
I'm used to working exclusively in vector art. Yeah.
Do you see how many layers I have?
You 4. Oh my god.
I like 4.
Oh yeah, no, I got layers. Where the fuck is my scale layer? All right, that's line art. Ah, there we go. My scales are all separated. There we go.
The scales are all separated?
Well, here's the thing. I have a brush that I use for the hair, so each piece of hair is a stroke. And I wanted to have, you know, a little bit more detailing, because what I needed to do is see, these shadows have to go under certain hair, but above other, and
Yeah.
it's just easier if I have them on separate layers.
Is it?
It's
If you can't
faster.
find the layer,
Well, that's
is
true.
it? If you can't find the like, if you have like 500 layers,
It is on my hair
it-
folder.
and here's the thing: is you can absolutely work this way. Ika, thank you for resubscribing. 47 months. I love you, Ika.
Listen, Verity,
yeah,
you know
so
how it is.
I kind of wanna mess with your brain a little bit.
Okay.
Cause you're doing more than you need to, and I think it's gonna slow you down.
Okay.
So why don't you make a new version of this file, save it like as is, so we just make a new one.
Okay.
Okay, so when we have the new one, we're gonna start flattening out a bunch of things. So, can you? Oh yeah, you got a lot of masking and stuff that might make this more
I do,
complicated.
yeah. I love masking.
Can you flatten all the scales to one layer?
Okay. They're all in one folder, so I can just hit a button and...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what
that's
happens
cool.
if we just flatten them?
There we go.
Okay, interesting.
Oh
A
my
thing
goodness.
happened. Oh, because you have that shadow. Is that the shadow? It's
yeah.
the shadow.
Yeah.
So flatten it without the shadow.
Okay, well the shadow is oh wait, no, I think I know what I did. See, I hit the wrong button, but I think if we okay, there we go.
Okay, flattened.
Yeah, because the shadow has to be clipped and then
And-
you flatten it and it works.
Hide it and unhide it. Let me see what happens. Why is it turning black?
Oh, that's the outline.
Oh, that's the outline?
Yeah, I just selected it, expanded cursor by like 5 pixels, and then just colored it black. So that's why we have the nice little outline on there, because the brush I use, again, doesn't have that nice outline. And then I did an internal outline in the green.
Okay. So what I really want is I'm gonna write out so you want a flat layer, render layer, line work layer.
I have all of these in folders. Line art folder,
Okay.
color flats folder, rendering folder.
Good. You have render and then effects. The scales are effects.
Static
Yeah,
Swaghog,
1,
thank you so much for the
2,
sub. I
3,
really
4.
appreciate it.
We just have 4 things to
Okay,
look
so
at.
the effects, you wouldn't
right?
put those in line art? Where did I put those? I put those in details, actually.
Yeah, details can be effects. Like
Well,
that's
I had to do the snake
the
heads
same.
separately above the hair, and I did the hair above the body, so I had it.
yeah, that's what I would call the effect layer. Just like anything
Okay.
that doesn't work within the other layers.
Okay.
So that you can do that. That's fine.
Okay, then yeah, I basically have that with a little bit more. I have these needed to be on a separate layer, but I could put that in here.
Okay.
So I basically
I'm
have
wondering
my effects,
If we can
line art,
hide the
flats.
snakes, can we hide these snake scales and
just the
color
scales.
that?
Okay,
Yeah,
let me show
scales
you how my
line work?
let me show you how my brush works.
Yeah, show me how your brush works because I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Where the fuck is my... There it is. Okay.
Okay, let's see how this brush works.
Oh, let me change the color. It has the scales baked in. Yeah.
I don't like that for one reason.
Why is that?
For one reason, you don't have control to change it because it's doing color and line work. So the brush is fine if you could have it in white and black. Can you take your scales and make it just white and black?
That's inverted. Make that white, make this one black.
Yeah, so that's what I want to see on your effects.
Yeah, I can't do
here. You can't.
that. That
you
ship
can't
has
convert it?
sailed. No.
Are you sure? I think I can make it happen.
Maybe? How do I do that? Is there a
So,
button to
okay.
monochrome it?
So yeah, there is a way I can teach you. We're gonna learn.
Oh.
So the hair like hide everything else. Just let me see what the hair layer looks like all by itself. Great, I can work with this. I can work with this. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we zoom in on a scale. Okay, what we effectively want to do is lighten the light parts and darken the dark parts to turn it into black and white. So let's try going to contrast. Edit. And I'm going to show you why this is important. There's a reason why I'm getting you to do all this.
I figured it wasn't for no reason.
Hi, Noxie.
Where is contrast?
So you go to edit, and then you should see now I'm looking for it.
You sure it's
tonal correction.
Tonal correction.
So under edit, there's tonal correction.
Yeah, okay. Contrast.
Let's do brightness and contrast, and just try brightening it up and upping the contrast at the same time. And just up that contrast. Okay, that's too much. Pull it back a little bit. We only need to make a little. We only need to punch it up a little bit. Yo, is like that E? What's up, E? Let me see what you're doing. Yeah, just get the light parts lighter and the dark parts a little darker. That's really just what we're looking for.
Like so?
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's start with this.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. We're gonna go to edit again, and we're gonna tonal correction, and there is binauralization.
Oh, so there is.
And you can scale it back and forth to get more or less detail. So you're going to want more. The more line work, the better. So yeah, if you ever catch yourself in a thing where you need to turn it into line work, your shadow parts are getting lost. But that's okay. We can redo those. That's not important.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Ika Musume. I love that fucking anime. Thank you so much for the follow.
Is it an anime? I've known Ika for so long, I didn't know it was an anime.
Yeah, Ika Musume. It was, God, like 2012 or something. It's pretty old.
Wow, I learned a new thing about Ika.
They did a crossover with Splatoon 1.
Okay, so now that you've done this, we have more power now.
Okay.
And I'll show you why. You can mask the layer. Mask the layer and multiply it.
Okay.
And then show everything else. Show everything else. The reason why we're doing this is because when you have that much pattern, you kind of flatten out your art piece, and it looks like there's pattern and art, and they're not merging together. We want to merge them together to make them almost seamless.
I see what you're saying.
So you're a multiply, but it's not multiplying. Okay, so here's what we do. We're gonna turn that white into opacity. You know how to do that, right?
No.
If you don't, okay, you're gonna love this. Okay, this is very useful. Go to edit, and there should be convert brightness to opacity.
Okay.
All right, now you just gotta, whatever the black is, color it green.
That's
or whatever your base color for snake.
Right there. Okay, yeah,
let me... you can convert this color, like click on the snake color, whatever green you want.
Yeah, I'm on it.
And then go to edit, convert line art to color. It's convert drawing color. That's what it's called under edit.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
very useful. And now you're gonna have more control than you had before.
Okay. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you for
Petite cringe. Petite cringe. There's no E, but
thank you for following Blind Ghoulie.
yeah, I really appreciate it. Mwah! You don't smooch your
Okay.
followers.
No, I don't smooch my followers. They gotta pay up for that.
That's fair.
for that
That's fair.
action.
No, I do
These
a redeem
lips
for
ain't
that.
cheap. I pay a lot in chapsticks at every.
Oh, I believe it.
month,
They're luscious.
Thank you.
Verity, it's edit, convert to drawing color for the color thing.
A lot of your fun things are going to be in edit.
Yeah, and
so you can convert. You can convert whatever line work to one color. So if you're like, oh, all my black line work, I want to just change it to brown, so I have a lighter. You can do that with one option. Like, it's easy.
Yeah, and then for the to take out the color, we upped the brightness and contrast, and then used binarization, and that got it black and white. And then we did edit, convert brightness to opacity to turn white into opaque.
We're gonna probably have to move the pattern layer on top of the color layer.
I was doing that same
because
thing, Verity.
It doesn't know where it is, so it can't multiply on top of it.
What is this layer?
Or
this
you
is
can
our
put the
shadows.
folder-
We have our shadows
maybe you
separate.
Yeah, get rid of the shadows for now. Like, just hide them for now.
Yeah.
Try putting your effect folder or whatever this is called above the color thing, and we're gonna see if multiply works then. So your flats, you want this
above my
on
flats?
top of your flats.
Okay.
Well, not okay. No, your render layer. I'm sorry, above your render layer.
Okay, it's move that here and then click like that. Oh, that's not right.
That's okay. Oh, so open up your folder that's above this. You're doing good. Just open it, and then so put hair above the top layer, and it should show back up again. And now, now that this is make it multiply instead of normal.
Okay.
Okay. And so let's experiment. You're gonna. Do you see the little lock transparency option on your layer?
I see lock layer.
No, not the lock. Right next to it.
Set as reference layer?
Nope. No, it's not. It's the
lock
other side.
transparent pixels.
Yes, do that.
Okay.
And so what that does is you can only draw on things that are drawn.
That's crazy.
Any transparency you won't draw. So now this allows you to shade. Like, so take white. Okay, make white and do airbrush, and just start. Yeah.
Oh, where's my airbrush? Where's my airbrush?
Let's actually do gray.
Airbrush.
Let's do a color so we can see it work.
Okay, there's a gray.
Do you see that?
That's crazy.
So now what this allows you to do is pull back on some of those detailed snake details, and so it's not so harsh.
Yeah.
You know, you can lighten them up, and let's so we have this set up. Let's ignore the let's hide the snake details for now.
Okay.
The scales. Oh, actually, we're gonna need them. Actually, show it to us again. We're gonna need them.
Oh, actually, hold on. So I lost the shadows, right?
Don't worry about the shadows.
I
Forget
can
the shadows.
no, I can get them back.
Okay.
Where are my shadows? Where are my shadows? Where are my shadows? There are my shadows. Yeah, I just hide that layer before I merge everything down. I'm not gonna merge. It could be a folder. You can make a folder, multiply, and clip. Multiply. Wait, we gotta turn it into black and white. Let me see if I remember the process. Okay, edit.
So if you want to turn it to pure black and white when it already has color on it, you want to basically turn it into binary, either white or black, no in between. So binary, it's either on or off. Binarization, that's how you remember.
Okay. Yeah, see, we're without the shadows also, we're not losing any of this detail.
Yeah.
Edit. Tonal correction, binarization.
The other thing you could do.
And then brightness to opacity.
So the only problem is it'll get a little crunchy with binarization. So you generally want to do that with higher resolution, but for this, I think it'll be fine.
Okay. And then edit, convert to drawing color.
You got it. You redid everything. You remembered.
I like to think of nothing else. I can remember when I get taught something. I have such a shitty memory normally, though.
Okay, so
oh wow, that is super crunchy.
Yeah, there's a way to make it less crunchy. So instead of doing binarization, let's I think maybe let me see what your options are. So let's not do binary, and let's see, because you're at a lower resolution, let's see if we can do something that's softer.
Okay. I think part of it is that my contrast is kind of low. Well, I mean... no, that's not great.
Okay, actually, yeah, let me screen cap this real quick, and then I'll be able to do it on my end.
Okay. Can I show you the process I was using before?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Okay. Absolutely.
Okay, so I had this... You know what, let me just open the other one.
Yeah, you have the old one for that.
Yeah, let me open the old one.
The snake brush is pretty cool.
Oh, it's very useful. Okay, so what I was doing is I have my hair layers, right? And was I shading the hairs yet? Yeah. So I was basically just having to do clipping layers on each like layer of hair, and I had it a semi-opaque. What the fuck tool am I using? Semi-opaque multiply layer, and I was just going through. Let's see, that's that layer. So then could make that, clip it to it, reduce the opacity, multiply, and then I can just come in and like, okay, this is the bottom of it. So I add a little bit of shade here, that kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Because the colors are like where I want them for the most part, you know?
Yeah, the colors are fine. So kind of, maybe I should rewind and explain a little bit about what I'm talking about with the pattern sort of deal.
Is it like
stop my music so I could focus?
Is it like, okay, so let me, like the snake heads are bigger, so the pattern is a lot simpler, and like if you look at like her jewelry, the pattern's a lot simpler, so if it's super detailed it looks a little weird. Is that what you're saying? So
I'll explain. Your eye and everyone's eye is drawn to contrast. They pay attention to the thing that is different. So you know, if you have a field of wheat in one tree, you are going to lock onto that tree. You're going to start ignoring the field because the tree is like, well, that's so different from everything else. And art works kind of the same way. And so what happens here is the pattern is my eye is drawn to it. And the rest of the drawing, like the skin, the eyes, or whatever, they're not going to have pattern. They're just not going to have pattern that can compete with the scales. So what ends up happening is I can only look at the hair because it draws me in so hard. And so what you kind of want to do is even it out by softening those scales, so you get a hint of them where you want them, but they're not as, they're not as
Overpowering.
Overpowering, because right now they're very strong.
Okay.
The other thing that actually ends up happening is when you zoom in on the snake coil, like, that looks round and textured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up close, it looks great. It looks like a 3D snake thing. But zoom all the way out. This is how most people are going to see it, and it ceases to look like that and ends up looking actually flat because it's so much just pattern. The pattern's actually flattening it out, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yes. I could see that.
So when I see when I like blur my eyes or I look at this very quickly, I can't see the pattern curving at all. Like, that's just not my impression. That's not what people are going to see when they see it. They're almost going to see it like you just put a checkerboard on there, where it's just when you put checkerboard on something and then you're like, oh, that's that. I see that as that dimension. It looks like we have a checkerboard floor. That's floor. And you can tell it's not curving or anything. When we zoom out, it becomes checkerboard and it becomes flat. It looks like one plane.
Yeah.
And so what we can do to fix that is, one, we can kind of we can just like soften some of those checkerboards so they disappear. But not only that, we can use our shading that you're already doing to kind of add more curvature to those snakes, because you're doing good with the shading with the snake hair underneath. Now you're showing layers, right?
Yeah.
But when we put highlights on top of the snake scales and shadows and stuff, it's going to start making those look round, because we want them to look a little round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I was going through, and obviously the darker parts aren't done. But I see what you mean about it all sort of meshing, which is why I was doing the the darker parts, and then I was going to do highlights. Just something like
that makes sense.
God damn it, I'm always on the wrong brush. Where's my, what can I draw on? Okay. I mean, obviously not in like fucking bright ass white, but like something like that on like a multiply layer.
No multiply.
Or not multiply, no. I'd want a different layer.
Yeah,
lighten?
You actually no effect necessary.
Really?
I think,
just a normal ass layer?
Can you give me your file and I'm gonna mess with it
and
show
course.
You kind of like, I'll make a little sample of kind of what I mean.
Of course, but you're not allowed to judge me for my layers, okay?
I'm not judging you at all. You're doing great.
Thanks.
What I'm gonna try to do is help you accomplish things that you're trying to accomplish.
Do you want the old file or the new one?
Give me the old file. I'm gonna see if I can find a nicer way to get your.
Oh, it's too big. I gotta upload it to Google Drive.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the other, because I am working on different chibis, and obviously this is a very Callie specific problem with the fucking snake hair.
Yeah, this one is very specific. Like, this is like, oh man, this is like it's a new toolbox of things to learn. Because you're doing different effects. So
let me get over to the other ones. I have
Hi Tron.
Cadence.
How you doing?
Hi Tron.
Okay, we could work with this instead, because we wouldn't be like, we're just jumping in a little bit of advanced stuff with layers and effects, but you just learned a bunch of tools that make your life a lot easier.
Yes, I did. I appreciate that.
They're all under edit.
Copy. Okay.
This is looking super cute.
Thank you. I did the sketch, and Verity did the line art, and I did the base color, and I did a little bit of an effect on her skirt already. I kind of like her skirt. It's me.
I like the thing. I think it should be stronger.
You think so?
You should push that a lot. Yeah, because the green is so strong. Show me the color layer.
Surely I didn't get rid of that layer. I never get rid of my layers. Where the hell is it?
I mean, it's visible, so.
Yeah. Is this it? Oh, that's it for the. Yeah, that's it for the
little alien head.
Yeah, it's at like 39 opacity, but I can absolutely bring it up. It gets dark if I bring it like all the way up. Is there a way I can do something about that? Glow?
Yeah.
No, that won't do it.
Actually, you could combine that. You know, here, try this. Make one really dark layer and make one make two versions of the layer on top of each other. Make one pretty dark and make one pretty. Just put it on glow.
Okay.
Or whatever it's called.
Copy, and then I put this on. You said glow, 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 glow. Add glow, and then.
Yeah, so let's hide the glow for now.
Oh, if I just bring down the opacity of the glow to like 23, I like that. It might be a little too light, actually.
Well, actually, hang in there. Just hide that layer for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna get you some contrast. So let's make this a little darker. Just the bottom one, just a little darker than it is.
I darken?
Oh, you can go to edit, and then you can go to
right.
saturation and luminosity. And like up the saturation and lower the luminosity, and you should be getting more saturation and it should be a little darker.
Tonal correction. Okay. Up the saturation and reduce the luminosity?
Yeah.
Oh, I love saturation.
See, this is really useful. Make it a little darker. And I'll show you why.
Like that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's take that. All right, let's go to your lighten layer. Oh, did you delete it? No, bring it back.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Up the opacity on this. Like, bring that back. Yeah, and now you're gonna come in with the airbrush with erase, and you're just gonna erase parts of it where it's not shiny.
There's an airbrush.
So airbrush.
What the fuck is the airbrush?
Yeah. So just use your airbrush tool and put it on transparency as a color.
You can do that?
You can absolutely do that. You can do that with all the tools.
What the hell?
Yeah, so yeah, look
Oh
at that.
My God.
So you can make it shiny looking.
What the fuck? That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. So pick out make a little bar. Make a little bar of just white where you're like, okay, it's really shiny.
Here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to have the light. I want to make these stickers, so I'm thinking the light just from the front. So I'd say like having the middle be like that pure.
Because it's a chibi, it doesn't have to be super realistic. You know what I'd say? Yeah. Do
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. So look how that looks like shiny but still holographic.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hi, Emily. It's good to see you.
Welcome in. What? Listen, here's the thing, Kial, is we're having a great fucking time right now. You know, we're learning so much. Okay, let me see if I can do this without your help for this one. Okay.
Sure.
Tonal correction, luminosity, all that good stuff. Well, I want to dupe it first. C, Control V, layer, add glow, all the way up, hide, edit, tonal correction, luminosity, bring the saturation up, bring the luminosity down. Okay, and bring the opacity all the way out at this, and then airbrush just very gently. That's the wrong layer. Probably want to make my airbrush a little smaller there. Hell yeah. Looks like a jewel almost.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for showing me that.
No problem. So based on how we've interacted so far, you said one of your problems is speed, right?
Oh, definitely.
Hi, Jolly. Definitely speed.
Yeah.
So just from our little interactions here, I wrote out some things that I think will actually just speed you up by a ton. Like if you do all these things, they will, multiply your time more efficiently. So one is just using less layers. If you find yourself, just getting lost and like not knowing where your layers are. Oh, actually, let me put another one here. Is color. Let's see. Tab. I'm gonna call it tab coloring. I don't know what you actually call it.
Okay.
Layers. Okay, so tab coloring layers means what is your what's your line work layer here? Just click on it. Yeah.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah. So click on that one. Yeah, just make sure selected and go all the way to, you see the gray box up top? About in this menu that you're in, the little gray box. Click that. Yeah.
Okay.
And make it black.
Is it not already black?
No, it's not. All right, and now see the color layer, the layer where you have your colors. Click on that. The folder with your colors, or if it's
my flats or my line color.
Yeah, flats. Let's do flats.
Okay.
Yeah, click
got
your
my
flat
flats.
layer. And then pick a color for this that you think says flats to you.
Green, great.
Okay. And so what happens now is if you have a bunch of layers, your eye is not going to see a blur of gray. You can say, oh, green's my flats.
See.
Click that.
Okay.
And you can get to it quicker.
I
So
see, yeah.
If you are going to use a lot of layers, organize your layers with quick little color tabs so your eye can lock in.
Yeah,
and
so
and
like
grab
here,
them.
colors green, and then line art black. And you know, as I do more art and see, okay, my blacks are always going to be my line art, my greens are always going to be my base colors, that kind of thing.
You have to make a little system for yourself.
Yeah, okay. No, that's helpful.
And then if you're finding yourself getting lost still with your layers, you got to learn to just use less layers. Just, you know, you can make an art. You know what you can do? You can, let's do something now. So one of the things you could do is, you know how you have 2 layers for your prism color thing? If you like it and you say, you know what, that's fine, and I don't plan on changing that, just flatten it.
Yeah.
And then later, if you really want to change it, just do it over. You'll have a flat layer, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you can get too tied up and go, well, what if I don't like this and I want to change this? That can really hamper your speed. Sometimes you just have to commit and say, hey, you know what? That's done. I'm flattening it. It's the way it is. And if I have to come back and change it, then I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Great.
Jolly does her line out layer as red because it really stands out. That's true. If you always need to know where your line out layer is, a bright color could be useful.
That's true.
Or you could use white or black or red or, you know, but that's a good idea, Jolly.
I think maybe blue would work for me because I do my sketching in blue.
Oh, there you go. Then that's you're doing association, which is going to help you learn it quicker. Okay, so and then one of the things is, I think it's going to speed you up a lot if little by little, every time you learn a new tool and you start utilizing it, it's going to make you faster because you're, you know, instead of doing the whole thing over, let's say you're like, oh, I wanted to change the color of the snake hair, but you didn't know that trick I taught you.
Yeah.
You'd probably have to just do it all over again, right?
Yeah.
So every time you learn tools or like little or how things function, it's gonna speed you up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's
and
while we're
you had me
about
learn that fancy other little tool thing that you had me download.
Oh yeah. Have you been using that? The K16,
honestly, I haven't needed
K96?
to do any base color since I installed it.
Okay. We'll actually work it together.
Okay.
We're gonna do a learn tools kind of thing for a little bit.
Okay.
Just to familiarize you in the chat with some of the tools, maybe.
Actually, we were talking about this a little bit before stream, and I was saying, you know, I have trouble getting like a fucking sketch down, getting like poses. So maybe we could just go straight from like pose to line to flat color, and we could try and get that speed, you know.
Yeah.
I do also have one more chibi I'd like you to look at, if you don't mind.
Sure, and then let me go over some tool tips on stuff. But yes, let's look at the chibi. I'd love to see it.
She's really hard to shade because her hoodie is black. Like I have some texture on the Socks I did with a gradient, but like for the actual hoodie itself, I actually had my dear friend look over this, and she did like a fucking, I don't honestly know, she did like an effect on it, so like you can see obviously the top's a little bit lighter and this is a little bit darker, but I'm
yeah,
not sure
you
how
cannot
to
see that at all.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It just gets lost because it's so the hoodie is so dark, and her hair is very, very dark as well.
Do you want to send me this, and I'll show you what how I would approach this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Art, digital art, clips. NewChibi's.clip.
If you can send it, I don't know if it'll allow you.
Yeah, that one's small enough.
Okay, cool. Let's look at this.
There you go. And I sent the other one too.
Okay, cool. And I'll just go over here. Go to downloads. Boop. Okay. All right. So. All right, have you just out of curiosity, have you taken any art classes?
Nope.
Before? Oh, okay, cool. Then let me introduce you to a concept that's going to help you understand this easier. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's let me just. Yeah. So, we got a. Okay, we have a line here, and it goes from black. Ooh, black. Oh, I can do this better. Ooh. It goes black to white, right? So this kind of this is gradation, and this is a little harder for your brain to like really figure out, but what you need to start thinking of when you see black to white, this is value. So all your drawings have value. Your darks are dark value, your lights are light value. I'm only doing black to white because it's easier to understand, but this goes for your colors too. You can have magenta, and it can go to black, and the point is you start thinking of this in terms of percentages. This is 100% black. This is 0% black.
Okay.
This is 50% black.
Yeah.
And what you want to start doing is using different percentages to kind of organize your drawing. So the problem you kind of have here is they put some shading in, but this is really, let's call this, let's say this is 70%.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get a different one. Let's say this is 70% black.
Okay.
Well, now we're going to like, this is like 69.999.
Nice.
And this is 69.8. This is like 68.
It's not changing by a lot.
No, and so zooming out, it's invisible. Like no one can see that.
Yeah.
Because no one can notice that slight thing.
Yeah.
So what you kind of want to do is let's see, let me grab this. Okay, let's say I grab this, and this is pretty dark. It could go a little darker. I'm gonna make it a little darker.
Hi, G Gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, layer 19 with the add glows. I think the effect that my buddy did.
So actually, so what I do is see my color block here.
Yep.
I always look at this and say, okay, I'm at like I'm basically at 90% black here for this. I need to go substantially higher so it reads so it can be readable. So if it's really dark, I don't have to go that much higher, but I'm gonna specifically think of numbers and say, or we'll go 90 to 70.
Okay.
Say this is about 70 or 75, and then let me. I'm just gonna block in the lighter tones, right? Where the light's gonna be. And I would recommend just doing cell shading, where you're not shading it really. You're just blocking it in.
What do you mean?
So okay, let me explain.
Sorry.
This is I'm glad you asked that, because I jumped ahead without doing this. So this is, when you think of this is kind of like rendering.
Yeah.
Where you're slowly getting black. You're slowly getting 100% to 0 or whatever number you're getting, but you're kind of airbrushing it. It's kind of smoothing it into it. That's kind of an advanced way to be doing art, and you could do perfectly wonderful, beautiful art if you do cell shading, which is, instead of doing that, you're doing this. So I'm going 100%. You know. This is 75%. This is 50%.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what I normally do. I normally pick like shading. 2-3 shades of black, or not black, but like darker, and then.
Yeah. So, working this way is actually going to train your brain to think of these percentages and make you you're gonna understand what you're doing easier, and it's gonna be easy. It's like driving a car. If you do this is like driving a nuclear submarine.
Okay.
I would really avoid this until you really have this under your belt, and you'll look at a lot of your art that you enjoy. It's mostly this, like a lot of it, it's that.
Yeah, you know? I did a really.
If you look at me, my VTuber is that. My VTuber is cell shaded.
Yeah, I did a rough colored sketch that just it's cell shaded like that. I usually like to do cells, although obviously her legs are gradient, but I think cells look nice. So like just like that, where it's like the top of the head is a lighter color, and then darker color, and then darkest color at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, pretty much. Depending on how you want your light. So if you're doing like, drawing an orb, drawing an orb, you pick your light source. Say, I want the light source to come from underneath, like it's lit from underneath. You can go, like that, like that.
Okay.
And you can really keep it simple too. Like let's say I'm doing, well, I have a sample right here. So, so the pocket would pop out a little bit. So I'm doing a little, and then I'm just doing a wrinkle here.
Yeah.
Because see how this bells out? I feel like the light would touch it. And yeah, and so now you have kind of you have light kind of going on here.
Okay, yeah.
And you're kind of popping things in and out. And so the hair, we can do the same thing. Let me find your hair layer.
Yeah, where the hell is my hair layer?
There we go. And so it's pretty low on the thing, so I'm just gonna bump it up by like 20%, maybe 15% even.
Okay.
And then I'm just saying, okay, you know what? The light's hitting right here. And then you can come in and just do little details where you're like, all right, the light's hitting here.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
And it'll help you unflatten things too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's okay. Sorry, I'm like
Just hinting at the texture here.
Yeah, her hair is normally very, very, very greasy, so she has those like harsh highlights.
Yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. Yeah.
I really
I'm coming in with a shadow, and I'm just putting in just a little, blocking it a little bit there.
And
there you go.
If I wanted to add low lights or like shadow.
What do you mean low lights? Sorry. Do you mean like reflective light?
Sorry, I meant shadow.
Shadow to the hair.
Yeah, like not even necessarily just to the hair, but like her hair is hanging over her face, so it's casting a shadow on her face.
Oh yeah, easy.
Let me do. But when the value of her hoodie is already so dark, it's a lot lighter.
That shouldn't be a problem.
No? Because the hoodie's already at let me fucking grab the color. The hoodie's already at like 98%.
You're but we're talking about the skin, right? The shadow of the skin?
For the skin specifically, that'd be fine, but I'm asking about the hoodie.
So what do you want? Oh, you want well, the thing is, okay. If you want it, you have to decide the complexity of what you're doing. And so let's say you want to keep it simple. You could do 2 tones like this, right? And this is fine if you do 2 tones. But if you're saying, I want it to be a little more complex than that, I want to do 3 tones. Well, then I would straight up just, I would start adding black to it. I would just, at that point, you're doing black.
Okay.
You're just adding black in, which is fine.
Okay.
And I'm just blocking in where I think the shadows would be.
Yeah.
I'm doing this very sloppy, but
no, I mean, it gets
her head is gonna cast a big shadow here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come up and then just do my highlights again. Just
Okay, yeah, and for highlights, or for shadows, I do a multiply layer. Is there like a specific layer kind I should be doing for?
You know what I really recommend is stop messing with like layer effects. It is going to hamper your learning of this basic stuff of shadow and stuff. So you're going to be better at it if you specifically pick the exact color than to let the layer use multiply and math out the effect for you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're going to use your brain a little bit more, but ultimately you're going to understand it easy. You're going to understand it better.
Yeah.
And then later, like way on later, you could just kind of estimate what that multiply is going to do, and you're going to have better control.
Yeah.
You say, oh, the multiply, I want it to be 60%, but you'll be able to visualize what that looks like, and then you could have multiply do whatever you want. But right now, you're just kind of trusting the multiplier layer to do the work for you, and your brain is not fully comprehending what it's going to do and how it's going to do it.
No, my brain is cooked right now.
That's okay, but do it the basic way, and it'll also be probably faster than you just constantly messing with
yeah, that's true.
Layer effects, because layer effects you're gonna have to tweak and that's not what I want, but if you're picking the exact colors,
yeah.
So now I've made this a little more complex, but it has shadow.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It has highlight.
Okay, I appreciate
that. For chibis, it doesn't. Chibis you can have 2.
Yeah,
you can literally just do a flat color and a shadow.
Okay, you think so?
Fine.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. And if you're like, okay, like this is shiny, like let's say this is 2 colors, right? But you're like, oh, I want to make something extra shiny, then you just come in and put a highlight on it. Just put like a little,
Yeah. Okay, cool. I will do just that then. And like for eyes, you do like little dots of highlights, but like for hair, I don't think you really need to do that. Are snakes shiny? Snakes are kind of shiny.
It depends, because if someone has like, let's say you do a robot with plasticky hair, or like the snake, you could probably do more. You sent me the snake, right?
I did.
Okay. Well, okay, I think let's slow down. So you understand what value is, and value is,
yeah,
your scale of dark to light, right? So you understand value.
Yeah.
And you understand starting to think of things as percentages So you can specifically say, well, if I do 90% and then right next to it, I do like 89%, no one's gonna
It's gonna
see
get
what I'm
lost.
doing.
Yeah.
Right. So let me find a percentage far away enough that doesn't pop. You know, because if I do, if you do it too harshly, let's say, if I jump too far, then your contrast becomes insane. So let's say I highlight it with like this. You know what this ends up making it look like?
Oh, a plastic model.
Like a trash bag. Like she's wearing a trash bag.
That too.
It completely changes the texture of what she's wearing.
Yeah, it's very plasticky.
Because you're like,
because those are
you're
harsh.
like sweaters don't look like that. Sweaters don't have really high contrast. You know.
Yeah.
So and then when you get used to this, you're going to start thinking of what kind of texture I want to do, and you'll say, oh, well, let me do higher contrast because this kind of fabric has higher contrast.
Okay,
Sure,
yeah.
cool.
I'm coming at this from sort of a 3D animation perspective because I was a 3D animator for a lot of years, and we have something called hardness that we do. Let me just sort of show you here. We have, so say I'm just doing say I have this orb, right? And it's a very nice orb. Yeah. And what we do is we have, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Lord Neko. Thank you. So we have either, you know, if it's a very, very hard object, you'll have like a little bit of like very defined shine. And then if you have a softer object like cloth, you'll have more of like a general.
Okay. Yeah, so you know that stuff and it'll translate to this.
Thank you so much for the follow, Strawberry Procyon. And look at that, we've reached 1,300. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I feel like I should do something, but I don't have any spicy sauce near me right now. Sorry, chat.
So what I'm kind of recommending really is, you know how you did like a hard and a soft?
Yeah.
I'm recommending you do everything hard.
Everything hard?
Yeah, it's gonna make it look like a cartoon.
Okay.
Here, let me give you an example of like easily I can look at old video game art. It makes it more cartoony, but also makes it it makes it more readable.
Yeah, pretty much all the art I have, like just like fan art and art I've scabbed, is cell shaded as well. Oh, that one isn't.
Let me find
Procione. It's Italian for raccoon. Oh, that's pretty. A little strawberry raccoon. That's very, very cute. It reminds me of like a little pink and white little critter digging through my trash cans. I'm so sorry. I actually have to go pee. I'm gonna be right back. Will you do me a favor and entertain chat?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
I'm gonna see if I can find a spicy sauce too. Or I don't know, something.
Hi everybody. Frog. So why are you getting froggy on me? Yeah, I found an example of art that looks great with no rendering whatsoever. There's no rendering on that. These look really great on stickers. Let me find another one. Okay. There's gotta be an example here. Where am I looking? Oh, this is. And this is an example of thing. Let me look at gorillas art. Hmm. Girl, yeah, girl. There we
And
go.
we're back.
Hi. Here, I'm going to show you some examples of things.
Okay.
So, you know, everyone when they start doing stuff, they think they have to render everything.
Uh-huh.
Like, I have to like color. These are like Mario stickers, and they literally have no rendering.
Ooh.
Like, there's no rendering at all on them.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
They're just one flat color.
Yeah.
It makes them look flat, but it's really good for things like chibis and stuff.
Okay.
Where you just have the line work and you have the flat colors, and your choice of colors and your line work is the most important thing. You don't even need rendering here. It wouldn't, if you rendered these, it wouldn't improve them. Actually, they'd be kind of less cute and less readable.
Okay.
Actually, the less rendering and less information you have, the easier it is for the eye to read it, and kind of like the more pleasing it is. So if you put a lot of rendering and details and stuff like that, it becomes messier in readability.
I see what
terms.
you're saying. Yeah.
Now here's I found a Koopa Troopa, and this is cell shaded. Very simple. It's not a lot of like, see how the shell is a shine, a mid-tone, and a shadow.
Yeah.
And so is the face. They have a shine, a mid-tone, and a shadow. So working like this will actually help you be decisive where your shadows are and where your highlights are. And doing that is going to make you better at lighting. Because when I was young and I would do color, I would render, and I wouldn't really definitively choose where shadows and lights were, and all my work was muddy. Like very muddy, and I didn't understand why. And it's because you have to be decisive with your values, you know. And then here's like gorillas. This is not rendered at all. What they're doing is they have some gradation. Like he has some gradation on his shirt, but really it's just it's cell shaded.
Yeah. Okay.
And so this works super great for chibis and stuff like that because it keeps them simple, cute, and readable. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And look how well they show like especially like look how well they show lighting using just two tones. You can see he's got it on his side here because he's on the right side of the car. So all the light you see is on the left side of him.
Yeah.
Also, it's very low contrast. Like that's not very bright, right? Because he's further away from the car. He's not being affected by the light as much as what's her name again?
I don't know.
Noodle. I think it's Noodle. Is it Noodle?
She's got high contrast.
She's got high contrast because she's right next to that light.
Yeah.
And see how you can make a lot of decisions and do a lot of effects with literally just this is just two tones. This is the mid-tone and the highlight. That's just it. But there's a lot of work to be done there. You don't even need to throw rendering in the mix to make it even more complicated, you know?
Yeah. Okay,
Any
yeah.
questions so far?
No, it seems like cell shading is definitely the way to go, especially for chibis.
Yeah, yeah, and you could, you know, rendering is just like it's a different thing. It's not necessary, but it has its own like charms, and depending on what you like, because if you really like rendering, then you can study that. But this is the first step to getting there. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Do you think we can go over tools for a little bit?
Absolutely, yeah. No, I appreciate you helping me out so much.
No problem. This is fun, and also I can, you know, show chat stuff while I'm at it.
Yeah.
So let me look at your thing. So I'm gonna explain. Do you know what all the things on the top right do? on your layers. You see all the
I
little things on your
don't.
layers?
I see them, but I don't know what they do.
Me neither. There's so many things in Clip Studio Paint that I don't know everything. So I just learn a little bit as I need it. Hi, Aunt Gabo. It's good to see you. But I've learned a couple. And the first one is, I think you know what the first one is because you use it a lot, is masking layer.
Yes, I love masking.
Can you explain so you understand masking, so can you explain masking? I don't have to.
Of course. So masking, I don't personally use the term masking. I say what Clip says, which is clip to layer below. Basically what that means is you can't draw anywhere except on the previous layer. So if you have a circle with like an outline around it and you clip it to just the center of the circle, you can only work on the center of the circle and you won't accidentally hit the outline no matter where your lines go. Basically, you can't go outside of your drawing.
Can you make a visual, because a lot of us are visual learners, can you make a new file and just show someone? Make a new file so they aren't looking at like 50 folders.
Yeah, okay. So I rearranged our little things here. Let me squish it down.
Pay attention, guys, if you want to learn this, because this is going to be useful.
So we have a, God damn it. How do you change what pen it defaults you to? Is that a thing that you can do?
Maybe.
It always defaults me to the weirdest fucking pens. Okay, so say we have this little goober, right? He's a little smiley guy, and we want to color in his head area, but we don't want to change the white. We want him to have a paper white face. So what we do is we clip to layer below and say we want him to have green exterior, and then we can come in here and say, okay, let's give him some green eyes, and see we're not changing the white even though our pen is over it, because we're clipped to the layer below, which means we're not allowed to draw anywhere except what we drew on before.
So I find this very useful when I have a, let's say a weird frame, like I have artwork, but I have a weird shaped frame that I need to fit the art into. Actually, I have an example here. Let me come to my computer. Let me show you what I have. Okay. We'll do this one. Okay. Open. Oh, actually, wrong file.
Emily the Witch, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it.
So you see these little buttons in the background of my art?
I do.
Every time I make one of these, which is a banner for my thing, the art has to be rounded out. Like if I just plop the art down, it'll start poking out of these corners, or I'd have to sit there and trim it. Mm-hmm. So instead of doing all of that, I have these clip the clippy layers. You know?
Yeah, they're just clips.
So I can grab. Let me just grab an art real quick that I have. Let's say we grab a Crimbo face. Let me just grab this Crimbo face. Edit, copy, and say I want to put it there.
You're getting at me for having layers. God damn.
Oh yeah. Well, this is specifically for things with framing, and I need to have what's it called? Different text that changes, and then I need it if I need to change it that much. But like for an illustration, no.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's there's a reason why. Or where am I here? I mean, boop, boop. Okay. So if I go edit paste, see how I didn't have to clip it at all.
Didn't have to erase anything.
Yeah, I didn't have to erase anything because this will speed you up.
Yeah.
Like you just go, I just needed to always fit in this frame, and so I'm using clip to do it.
Yeah, because your folder is
I actually
clipped.
make a fun animation if I did something like this, like fun little GIF. anyway, that is, and so that's really useful specifically for, I think for framing stuff in, it's really useful because let's go to the next tool. Actually, we're going to the next tool. So can we go to
I use
smiley face again?
clipping. I use clipping for my line colors too, because I, instead of just having them black, I like to have a little bit of color to make things look softer, and clipping is really useful there.
I'm going to show you another way to do that.
Okay.
You can do it through clipping, but I'm going to show you.
All right, I got my little smiley face back.
So let's get rid of his green eyes for now. So I gave you the K96 tool, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's make a new layer under here. We're going to make a flats layer.
Okay.
And so I want you to go use your ice cream tool. Should be the blue one. Do you have a blue ice cream tool? Did you put it on here?
No, I didn't.
So, but you downloaded it, right?
I did download it.
So go to, do you know how to get it on here?
I honestly don't.
So that's cool. We'll go to, let me see how I do it.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. No, this is good because we can show everyone more.
Chat, this VOD will be up on YouTube, by the way, if you want to go back and like look at any of these like tips.
Yeah.
YouTube's OneWomanCorpo. It's in the description. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm gonna be fucking looking back on this and being like, how did I do that again?
So we need to look at your materials folder. Oh, okay. So you know how you have Clip Studio Paint where you're drawing, and then there's just Clip Studio?
Yeah.
You got to go to Clip Studio.
Okay.
And go to Manage Materials.
Manage Materials. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And so, do you see in Downloaded you have your ice cream tools?
Yeah.
So whatever reason, I don't know why, they don't work. They won't work if you don't take them out of Download. So make a folder for, I think you can just right click New Folder under Image Material. Image Material is going to be stuff that Clip Studio Paint is using.
Okay. And I just move them over?
Just move them over into your new folder. And then they should be accessible at that point.
Do I have to restart Paint?
No. I don't see why you would.
Biggie.
All right, so you move them into the new folder, right?
I did.
Now try to drag them onto your toolbar. Where you see where your magnifying glass and all that stuff is. Drag it all the way over to like right next to Paint Bucket.
Like in my Paint folder?
Yeah. So you're grabbing the ice cream tool from Clip Studio, dragging it to Clip Studio Paint. And right next to your Paint Bucket, keep bringing it over.
It doesn't like that.
Lower right.
Yeah, I'm in there. It doesn't like it. No, it's it's the fucking Ghostbusters logo. It's doing that.
I see it. But you're not dragging it to the Paint Bucket area. I'm watching you not bring. You keep bringing it.
Is this not?
Can you not bring it all the way?
I'm
over
right
there?
on top of the Paint Bucket.
Are you? On my thing, you're not.
On mine, I am. Hold on,
okay.
I'm using like 4 different monitors right now.
Okay, I see.
Let me try putting these on the same monitor.
Okay, let me
yeah, I'm over the Paint Bucket, and it's not...
I see, and it's not doing it. Okay,
no.
Hold on. Let me check my image materials. Let me do it myself, and then make sure that you can do it that way. I'm going to drag these into my image material. No. I just haven't done it in a while, so I'm like, oh yeah, how do I do this again?
That's me whenever I open CSP for any reason.
Yeah. He's somewhere. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's not moving it over for me either, so I'm like, let me remember how I do this.
Thank you for your help.
No problem. I will figure it out.
I'll draw a little goober.
Oh, I know why. I know why.
What is that?
Okay, so I forgot that it can't go straight to that toolbar. It needs to go somewhere else first. I'm pretty sure.
Where does it need to go?
Well, I'm clicking to figure that out. I think. Let's see. Okay, I found it. So here's where you're gonna put it first. It can't go straight to the toolbar because that's not how Clip Studio is organized. It has to be in almost a folder before it can show up in the menu. So go to your selection tool. Go click your lasso or whatever.
Okay.
And do you see the subtool settings? Drag it into that. See if it'll go there.
Oh no, I can just hit add subtool and they're all four here.
Okay, there you go. Add them.
Add palette. Okay.
And remember this, you can always grab these tools that are your favorite. Let's say you have a pen you always use.
Yeah.
Just drag it on there and make it its own thing on your toolbar. So drag all four of those to your toolbar. There you go. Yeah, and grab your favorite pens, put them on your toolbar. Like if you're like, I always use this tool. I love this thing.
You know what I need that for is my the marker I use for my schedules.
Yeah, then throw it on the toolbar. Just throw it in there now. And you could color code it and you could change the icon even if it's confusing.
How do I change the icon?
So when you click on it, go to tool settings, like right click on your little icon, go to tool settings, and you can name it.
Yeah, just says name.
And then go,
Hi, Zach.
Let me see how to do this. Yeah, I actually don't remember.
Oh my god, convert to drawing colors. So nice.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do I change the setting? Okay. I think I know where to do it. Okay, found it. So remember how I said you can't do a lot of things from the straight menu?
Mm-hmm.
So click on your marker tool. Now go right click on your subtool.
Settings of subtool.
Click on the actual pen, the brush stroke.
Uh-huh.
Right click on the brush stroke. And you should have subtool setting. Hi back, Zach.
Settings of subtool group. Oh, settings of subtool. Yeah, okay.
And so you can give it a different icon. You can change the color, so you can recognize it immediately and say, "Oh, this green was my favorite one, and I always use this." So, you know.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's why it stands out really easy.
There you go. So you can move that wherever you want in the tool setting bar. Like you can really make Clip Studio Paint really your own.
You can make it your bitch.
You can. Sometimes you got to make something your bitch.
You absolutely fucking do.
Okay, so this drawing you have here, let's make a flat layer. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to show you something. So pay attention to Cadence's screen here. So go grab your ice cream tool and make it whatever flat color you want. Let's just pick green for simplicity's sake.
Okay. Hold on,
So do the blue one, the blue ice cream. I think the blue ice cream is the one you're gonna move. I think that's the standard one.
Okay, I got the blue ice cream.
Now I want you to lasso, use that tool and go all the way around your thing. And it's not gonna work, but I'll show you why.
Okay.
See how nothing happened?
Yeah.
That's because the brush doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. You did it, but it's like, dude, I don't have the information. You could have a million layers here. I don't know what layer I'm supposed to look at. So remember your layers. You see the lighthouse? That's your reference layer. So click on your line work. Make that the reference layer. And so for tools that need a reference layer, they will look to that layer. They'll say, that's the layer you're talking about. Get the whole head. Like, yeah, just do the, you're missing something.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Huh.
Flats.
How about that shit?
Instant flats.
That's amazing. Hold on. I want to rename the tools because I don't speak moon runes.
You can do that.
I'm gonna name them like flats.
Flat tool.
Yeah.
So I'm actually not sure what the pink ones do. I never use the pink ones. I have them there, but I just don't use them. I have to fuck with them. But the blue-white one is the erase one. So do you see how you can erase little parts of it?
Yeah. The red one seems to do flats, but so like your alternate color. Like, see your second selected color.
Oh, it's your second color. Okay, yeah. I guess it's your... okay, it just automatically does your second color. Okay, I've never messed with that, but now I learned something, so...
Yeah, there we go. I want that on my toolbar.
Now you're going to run into an issue. Jolly said that was the greatest tool you ever learned from me. Yeah, because I tell everyone about this.
It's a great tool.
Speed up your life.
No, that's amazing.
That's what made me want to like hang out with you and talk art, because I'm like, I could make your life easier.
I super appreciate that. Oh my god, and you can lighthouse folders. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna, let's say, all right, I want you to go to your line work layer and close the line on your hair. I'm gonna show you something.
Okay. Black.
There's a little gap that you need to close. There you go. I think that's all. Everything else should be fine. Okay, so let's say you wanted to color the skin peach or whatever.
Sure.
Color. Like pick a color for skin, right?
I think this is Callie's skin color.
Okay.
Can I use the flats tool for that still, or?
Yeah, go to the flats tool and try to get only. You know, you're gonna cut through the hair. Anything you cut through, it shouldn't color. Right?
Thank you so much for the follow, Crystal Clove 99. I'm on the wrong time. I'm on lasso.
Tool. Yeah. See the issue we have?
Yeah.
So I don't know if the tool has something built in to deal with that, but I didn't bother to look it up. You know what I do? Make a new layer and then do that.
Make a new layer?
Yeah.
And
now do the skin.
Use blue ice cream? Oh my god!
And then I just flatten it down. And that's how I do my flats.
Oh my god! That's amazing. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
So, and then I just flatten it down. And so you know what I do? I'll show you my process. Flatten the skin on the hair, right?
Yeah.
Let's say let's go over the next tool. So go to the line work folder, the line work layer, and hit the lock.
Okay.
So let's say you constantly kind of get two layers confused. Try to draw on the layer now that it's locked. Just try to draw on it.
You just got the Ghostbusters logo.
Yeah, you can't do shit to this layer now.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh man, sometimes I draw on the wrong layer.
I do that all the fucking time.
I know I might draw on that wrong layer. You can lock it. You just lock it, and then you know instantly that you're on locked layer and you're not supposed to be drawing here. So unlock the layer.
Okay.
we are now we are going to go to the next tool. No, we're not going to do it now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is copy this layer, the flats layer. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then just call this the render layer. Just this is name this render and the other one flats.
Yeah.
All right, so go to your render layer.
Mm-hmm.
And use the magic tool, the whatever tool, to grab the hair.
Okay.
To
ice cream the hair? Or magic wand?
Yeah, magic wand the hair.
Okay. Okay.
Are you magic wanding the hair?
It has been wanded. Yeah.
Okay. Render it now. Now that it's selected, you have to worry about the skin.
Okay.
You can just render. So just render.
Where are the shadows?
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Pick a little darker color than that.
Feeling
also,
so?
let me give you a little tip too. To make your colors more dynamic, go a little darker than that, and then slide it slightly into the blue. Like, see how you have the ring on the outside? Yeah, slightly into the blue, and that's gonna give you. It's gonna add a little more kind of razzle dazzle to your colors without explaining too much.
That might be a little too.
It's gonna give you a little more. What it's gonna do is give you color contrast. Because before you had value contrast, but your colors were flat. It was green on green. Now we have like kind of blue on green, and it's gonna.
Okay, yeah, no, that looks fucking rad. The magic wand tool did not do what I wanted it to do. But you know what? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't flatten them down, it would have been fine. So I can just have my bajillion layers.
No. Keep doing. So yeah, you're magic wanded now?
Yeah, I'm wanded, but
okay,
see, I lost, I can't on that little bit at the bottom.
You know what you can do is take magic wand and add that.
You could do that? You could do that?
You can do that. You can add selections. So go, click on your magic wand and tell me if it adds it or if it switches to it. Because I can't see on your monitor.
It switches to it. I think I have to hold shift and it adds? You hold
no, don't.
Yeah, no, you hold shift and it adds.
You can, but you can also automatically have it add, or you can set your magic wand to add, or you can make a magic wand that only adds or subtracts.
How?
So you can do it any way you want, but the tool has options.
Okay, no, I'm definitely gonna need to set those up. God damn.
Yeah.
CSP has so many options I didn't know about.
Go click on magic tool. This is important to know then. So go see on the left. It says this is a sub tool. Okay, so do you see underneath tool properties there's selection mode?
Yeah.
Does everyone see that in chat? Does everyone see?
Yeah, I had to move it over.
Selection tools. So you see the little icons, the square block that it's on, at the bottom.
Yeah, I see that.
So the block is new selection. The icon next to it with the plus means
add, and then there's
selection.
minus. Okay.
And then there's minus. So I always have mine on add because I never need to minus. I never need it to select new. I just always have mine on add. So if you are like, well, I always have it like this, then you could just click it and it'll always be that way.
Okay. No, that's crazy helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
We're learning the tools. And the thing is, I only know 60 to 70% of all the tools in Clip Studio Paint. There are things that I don't like. Jolly was telling me about the object selection tool, which I need to sit there and figure out because I do not mess with it.
Yeah.
But I know it's very useful. Okay, so let's go show you the next tool, and go to your line work layer.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you why you don't really need a whole new layer to color stuff. So click on the transparent lock.
You
know what this does.
Yeah. I'm shocked that I never knew about it before, though. Where is the transparent look? That
Yeah.
one, right there.
Yeah, and so you can use airbrush. Now, this is the thing is, you can use things like convert line art to color and just color all the lines. But if you're like, oh, I want to add shading to my line work,
Oh.
then you can use airbrush and so go really dark green up top and then like almost black green lower, and you can kind of add an effect to it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, see how you just color that, and you don't need a new layer. And anytime you just need to get in there, you just
dude, that transparency lock is insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up a little for up top. Yeah, I could do like cell shading on the line too. Have a two-tone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pretty much covers the layer tools. Something that you should be aware of always is pay attention, because this may cause you problems later if you don't know. Go look at your tool property things. And do you see anti-aliasing?
Yes I do.
So do you see the one where it's all crunchy?
Yeah.
You should have a tool on your bar that is always a crunchy brush.
Why?
The reason why is because when you go to select things, if it's aliased or if it's anti-aliased, then the selection tool has to make a distinction between whether it's going to select it or not, which can cause little crunchy dots and stuff. So, but if you have it like this, when you select that, there is no questioning what is a color and what is not.
Okay.
So go use magic wand tool on that and see what happens.
Let me show chat.
Yeah.
So crunchy on the left, regular on the right, and we take the magic wand. No, I do this in Photoshop all the time. Magic wanded this, and you guys can't see the selection, so let me pull it. You can see we leave this ghost.
Yeah, see all this stuff that did not get
selected? And if we take the crunchy.
So when you have a flats layer, your flats layer, and I've had professional people fuck this up and get this wrong, your flats layer should have no anti-aliasing.
Really?
It should. No, if you have a flats layer, it needs to be, it's either on or off, because the flats layer is, its entire purpose is so you can just select, oh, I'm selecting all the hair, oh, I'm selecting all the skin. And if you are using magic wand tool and it's getting some of it but not all of it because you've been aliasing, you're going to cause yourself a lot of problems. So get really familiar with, I think even your ice cream tool might have aliasing on it. Like, click your ice cream tool and see if it says it.
No, it doesn't. It has fucking
then
refer
it doesn't have that.
multiple areas scaling, close gap, stabilization. That's it.
So let's all do a little exercise real quick and go to your brushes.
Thanks for the hydration redeem. Okay.
We're gonna make you something. So grab any brush that is not complex, that doesn't do anything crazy. It's just a brush that you can draw with.
Like a brush I normally draw with. Honestly, I usually just for line
no
art,
texture or anything.
I usually just do a no pressure, just straight up.
Do one with pressure because it's gonna help you fill in gaps and stuff.
Okay, let's just do the G pen.
Okay, G pen. Clone the G pen. Make a new G pen.
Okay. Duplicate.
Just duplicate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now that you have a new G pen, rename it Flats Brush or Flats or whatever.
Yeah.
And just make sure the aliasing
is crunchy.
Off. Is crunchy.
Oh, I like to use a marker for flats. I just have a big ass marker, so let me make my marker just crunchy. Okay, so I have a crunchy marker.
But it doesn't have. You can do both.
Okay.
If you want both, but there's some points where you're gonna have to.
Markers
you're
have
gonna
pressure?
want to use
No.
pen pressure to do flats. It's gonna make, instead of making it bigger and smaller, that's gonna be less efficient than having.
Okay,
one
yeah, and here's a crunchy with pressure.
Yeah, so Yeah, you should probably be using, for flats, you should probably be using a one with line width because it's going to save you time.
What do you mean one
so
with line
now
width?
we're gonna
With
we're
pen
gonna
pressure?
take this. Huh?
What do you mean one
What?
with line width? Like with pen pressure?
Yeah, this is gonna save you time when you're doing flats because you see the points of the hair.
Yeah, no, I see what you're
with your
saying.
With your marker, you're gonna have to make it smaller.
Yeah, with my marker, I'd have to go like, I'd have to have like a big one and then shrink it. But with this, I can just go like that.
Yep, pretty much. So
Okay.
this should save you time. Hi, zombie doll. Now what you're gonna do is drag it onto the board with the other tools.
Okay. No.
And this will be your flats brush. And anytime you need to do flats or work with flats, now we got to change the icon and the color so you can identify it immediately. I do a block. I think there's a block icon, and I think it's like just a square. I think the square is good. The way you do it is
yeah, you go over to the right. I just wanted to rename it. In the loft. Thank you so much for the sub or for the follow. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm used to YouTube.
I in the loft.
I forgot how. I'm sorry.
Click right click on where it says G Pen.
Oh, settings of subtool. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change that icon. Yeah, and maybe give it a color if you want it. You don't have to give it a color, but I really recommend a square because square makes me think of pixel, and pixel makes me think of alias.
Well, if I make it rectangle, just assume it's a rectangle tool, you know?
Yeah, but how often do you use the rectangle tool? Like,
that's fair.
Use it that often.
That's fair.
And you could give it a different color.
I definitely will do that. Yeah, flats. Well, we're making my flats color green because that's the layer color. So here we go. Okay. I got a flat green square. Perfect.
Now and also here's important. This is important. Go to Windows. Go to Window, actually.
I was gonna say like Windows, like
and
my
go
OS.
To Workspace and register workspace.
Oh my god!
You're gonna register a new workspace. This saves your layout. It saves all this work you just did.
That's good because I fucked it up before.
Yeah, and if you fuck it up an accident, you can always revert it. Or if you have different layouts for different projects, like you're like, oh, I have a project where I have to use a complete different set of tools. You can have a workspace for that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. And so anytime you make changes to your workspace, make sure you save it. So if you just fuck things up or if you don't like it, or you can experiment, Did
I lose my marker? No, there's my marker. It's white. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's crazy helpful.
No problem. Happy to help you.
I super appreciate it. No, and I know a lot of my friends use CSP, and obviously I'm going to be telling them all about this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Spread the knowledge if
Definitely,
you can.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly a good chunk of information that you can just start working with that.
Definitely,
I don't think we should add too much information to all this.
Yeah, I mean that's solid. In terms of like tools and shit.
Do you want to just chill out and draw now that we've done an information section? Now we can just do let's just hang out and draw section.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good.
Sound good?
Hell yeah.
Also, I'm on my lewd mode, but I haven't been lewd. Let me go back to my neutral mode. I can be lewd later. I became informational.
Oh, speaking of, actually,
about something.
What's
up?
I need to draw a picture of myself in a bra. Can you help me get the posing down? Let me show you sort of like the pose I was thinking, because whenever people draw hentai of me, they forget my fucking tattoo because I don't have a good reference picture of it. But I was thinking this pose with like me in a bra. So, because it's like right under my right tit.
Okay, let me see. Okay.
Yeah.
And you want help doing this pose?
Yeah, I'm really bad with posing. Let me just create a new fucking illustration and get rid of my little... Say goodbye to this little guy. What's his name? We gotta give him a name. His name can be Caden.
Name him.
His name is Cadence Harper. There you go. That's my official gender bend. I hope you all love him. He's going away forever now. Say goodbye.
Aw. Goodbye.
Okay. So I usually like to sketch in like blue. Just a regular ass pen. Where'd my pen go? There we go.
Oh, okay. Actually, so Jolly showed me. Okay, this is why I don't use this tool. I actually normally don't. Despite what you saw earlier with my layers, I usually don't have a lot of layers, so this is not a problem for me. But Jolly showed me a thing that breaks down how the object selection tool works.
Mm-hmm.
Can we open up? We're gonna do one last learning thing since
Okay.
she was nice enough to find the information for me to explain it. So, and you're especially gonna like this. Can you open a file where you have a lot of layers? Okay, so apparently there's an object selection tool. What does it look like? I think it's should be at what does it look like on my thing? It looks like a square with an arrow. Click on some of your tools at the bottom there and see if you see anything pop on the left that looks like a cube with a click on like you see that like
Oh yeah, I see the
arrow?
object selection. Yeah.
You actually maybe pull that out and throw it on your toolbar. Okay, so and you have these little slots. Use those to like divide things in the future, like
Oh
all
yeah.
your selection tools, all your brushes.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, you clicked on the object selection tool. What should happen is when you click on something, it jumps to that layer.
Oh my god! Holy shit, that's a fucking
really like
game
that.
changer!
Yeah.
Holy
so that should help you find your
shit.
layers like very quickly.
That's incredible! Oh my goodness.
That's why I never fuck with it, because I usually only have 3 or 4 layers.
Yeah, I can't relate.
You know?
Can't relate.
Look at Smart Jolly teaching everyone at once.
Oh my goodness. I appreciate you, Smart. I don't know if they can hear me.
Tell Jolly it's Jolly Mad Hatter. She knows.
Jolly,
she knew what the
I
object
appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is Daughter of Medusa. I've been working on her for like fucking forever now.
Okay, so let's go do poses. Let's work on the pose, okay?
Okay.
So something you're gonna start having to do if you're gonna do the problem with poses is you kind of have to understand shapes, like 3D shapes.
Yeah.
And basically, you know when they show you how to draw, and they're like, they show you, they say, hey, this is a, I'm gonna get my thing nice. They say, we have a head here, and they put this thing on. You know, they put the little crosshairs.
Yeah, I do that.
You ever fuck with that?
I do that. Yeah. Okay,
it helps you because you can like tilt things downward.
Yeah.
And you can do perspective. And so, you know, I'm looking at this pose you have here, and there's a cylinder for the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cylinder goes back into space, like it's like this.
Yeah.
And then the hand kind of does that.
Yeah.
And so breaking down the poses into simple cylinders is really going to make it easier.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd say for this pose that you're looking at, there's a rib cage. It's kind of like bent this way, and then the back is kind of like, so you have like some swerve. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you have a chest here and a spine here and a pelvis here, that's very like stiff and very like there's this emotes things like if someone is very scared or shy, they're going to have stiffer. I was watching sorry, hold on. Honey Goblin. I was watching Honey Goblin, and Honey Goblin was doing a pose that was like this, and she's like, I almost never do poses like this because they're so stiff, but the character I'm drawing is very like shy and apprehensive, and drawing them stiff like that, you know.
Hi, Plane Train anime fan. This is very atypical stream for me, but I'm doing great. How about you?
So kind of what you want to do for sexy poses is you want to accentuate that swerve between pelvis and chest.
Yeah, like on this little reference, what I do that can be helpful for me, I don't know if this is like taboo or anything, but I'll like go over it in like a color just so I can sort of see the basic shape, you know? Because like that's like it swooses out and then back in. You know, obviously not that extreme, but sort of like that.
Something kind of advanced that you need to start thinking about is interior instead of exterior. So when you did that, you were showing like you were drawing the boob. Yeah. Which is kind of besides the point. What you should be looking at is the spine.
Okay.
So draw the spine. Yeah. There you go. And then you can draw the rib cage on top of that, and then you can draw the boobs on top of that, and you're gonna build like a form. So draw like where you think the rib cage is. Oh God, I'm bad at this. I just do one of these for rib cage. You can keep it simple. Yeah. You don't have to draw the ribs. You just have to draw. I guess rib cage would be like there about. Yeah, and then you can draw the boobs on top of that. And then tits would go there. Here, let me. Did you send me this picture? I did. You did, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna draw on top of it and kind of show you how I see it. Yeah, maybe no, I'm just trying to figure out anatomy. You know? Yeah. You like anime VTuber streams? Well, that's a lot of what I do. Plain. Here's the thing: a lot of people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a VTuber part time." Nuh-uh. See, I'm an anime American woman. I can't turn it off. This is just how we are. Also, my name is Cadence, if you're curious. The gimmick for this channel is there's like 5 of us right now who all stream on the same channel. Me, my sister, the daughter of Medusa, who I've been drawing, and the Stinky Femcell. You're allowed to say Femcell on Twitch, right? Femcell. Yeah. Yeah, we love her. Like the Stinky Femcell. She's based. Okay, so I got your drawing here, and kind of like how my brain breaks it down is I'll just go make this a little lighter. Kind of go, you know, I see the neck's kind of doing this, and then spine's doing kind of like that, and then rib cages. You know, I usually make a line for the sternum. It kind of shows me like right where the middle of it is. Okay. And that's all you need. You don't really need to. You don't have to draw the ribs or anything. Okay. I know where the sternum is because here's the thing: is if I have a ball, I don't know. Like if there's a triangle on it, I don't know which way it's pointed. But if I go like this, then I can go, oh, the triangle's up here. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just drawing the sternum here. Point lets me know that she's pointing her chest this way. Okay. Okay. And then, so her spine's doing this, and then her torso is coming back. Yeah, it's coming back a little bit, probably. Yeah. Doing this because if you do this, if you curve out the spine a little bit, you can show that butt in the silhouette. You can go, yeah, bam. You can show some butt. You don't have to do that. You really don't. But if you want to make it sexy, then so the boobs, you know, the boobs are kind of like this on her. They're not huge. So they're just kind of like that. So you draw them like
really
right on
fucking
top.
good at anatomy. Art in general, really.
I'm not really fucking. It's. So there's a high skill ceiling for anatomy.
There is.
And I'm probably like 60% there. You know, maybe less than that, maybe like 55. But it's still a big percent compared to most people. So
yeah.
But it is very high skill ceiling. Anyway, yeah, I would just break it down to like simple shapes, and you know, so this cylinder is going in the background.
Yeah, so it
You know,
gets
and that's
shorter and
that's how you
thinner.
unflatten things. So if I have a cylinder like this, it's just standing tall.
Yeah.
If I have one like that, it's going into the background.
Yeah.
And so with this, doing that, just that will help you with foreshortening.
Okay. Okay, cool. No, I know a lot
this
of
is gonna take a lot of practice.
Yeah. I know a lot of
3D
artists.
shapes.
Yeah. I know a lot of artists get stuck up doing like 3/4 pose all the time. So I want to like challenge myself when I'm still learning to not get in that habit, you know?
Yeah, I think 3/4 is a good place to start and to get really familiar with. It's always useful to know 3/4, but eventually you do want to break out and kind of add more angles to your repertoire.
Yeah.
You know, you want to play with profile shot, frontal shot, you know, angles up, angles down.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it's a lewd training art.
The best kind. The best kind of training arc.
That's the.
Yeah.
I'm making a Fansly where I do my yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff on there, but for free people can watch me draw that stuff for work on my Fansly. Cool.
Yeah, I'll
be offering free streams on there.
I made a Fansly because I wanted to do vocal work.
Yeah, I'm doing vocal work there too.
Oh, based, but yeah. I got lazy and didn't actually do anything. It's less lazy and more like I got like in my head about it. I was like, nobody's gonna fucking pay for this shit, you know. But you gotta just do it, you know.
Yeah. So think of it. You know what I think of it less as? Because I don't even think if people are gonna pay for it. I think of it as a gallery of stuff that I can section off as like, here's what I want to show for free, and here's a gallery of stuff that if people want to pay into, they can get that.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't really matter if people subscribe or not. It's for me to like collect that stuff, and eventually when I have a big collection, there are people who are like, hey, I'll throw $5. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I've subbed to Patreons like that too, like all kinds of stuff.
I would absolutely sub to your voice work.
Aw, that's sweet of you. Thank you.
Yeah. So maybe consider messing with it, and you can put your drawings on there too.
Yeah, that's true.
You can do all kinds of stuff on it.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I know there's like SFM hentai animators who are also always looking for VAs too. So maybe I'll do some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll start adding voice acting to some of my artwork or
Hell
something, because I could do that. You know.
Well, if you ever need a girl, hit me up.
I will. I'll need lots.
I imagine so, yeah. No, I have a 3D model that I haven't imported into SFM yet, and I don't know why.
What is SFM?
Source Filmmaker. It was primarily used for Overwatch hentai.
Oh,
that
do you think
3D
you recommend
engine.
me learning that to make?
People are switching these days. SFM was kind of the big thing back in the day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nowadays.
If there's a tool you recommend for making like just voice acting and art animations, like quick animations.
I mean, if you don't mind them looking cheap, Koikatsu, but.
Okay.
Koikatsu's
like drawn art, like Koikatsu, you can do drawn art with voice stuff.
No, if you're just adding voice stuff to art, I would just use like CapCut, just like edit.
CapCut.
Yeah, you can make an MP4. Cool. Yeah. I love CapCut.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want a simple editing tool that isn't like as complex as like Clipsio Paint has so many options, and I'm deep into it, so I'm comfortable. But for like editing, I just want like basic stuff that I can just
if all you're
jump
looking
in
to add is like an audio track to a PNG, maybe have it pan and zoom. Yeah, CapCut is fantastic for that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I make some animations, but I just make the frames by hand, and then I usually use Easy GIF Maker to make GIFs.
Yeah, that works. Personally, if I was making animations like that, I would use Photoshop's timeline thing because it lets you change how long
I
a certain
won't.
frame is for, but
Yeah, I won't. I won't. Well, Easy GIF Maker lets you do that too.
Oh, word?
You can hold on frames. Yeah, you can use it for all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't pay for. I won't pay, and I won't use anything Adobe because I hate them.
Bold of you to assume I paid for it.
Yo, I won't even like. I've never paid for Adobe ever in my life.
Yeah.
I've never, and I've used it for years.
Same, yeah.
But I stopped using them because they've never given a shit about artists, and
That's very fair.
just a cold corporation that makes their money off of being the industry standard,
Yeah.
and then all the corporations overpay for them, and they and then artists are expected to pay like $500 for it, or now they're like, oh no, now you can do a license. I'm like, too late, too little, too late. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know?
No, I totally get that. That's fuck Adobe. It's always ethical to pirate Adobe products, but yeah, I mean, if Easy GIF Maker lets you change the like frame length, then yeah, you should be good with that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and
they
CapCut
just have little numbers underneath, and you're like, hold on for like 5 frames or 8 frames or whatever.
CapCut is like crazy simple video editing. If you ever have any questions, feel free to let me know. Obviously, I'll help you out after you fucking showed me how CSP works.
Oh, I'd love that. Thank you.
Yeah. That's how I edit all my YouTube shorts. Anyway.
Okay.
Fuck.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I got you. I got you something where you can start. You know what you can do? I'll tell you what. You can start working on doing the pose. For Kate, you're gonna do the bra shot.
I sure am.
And I'm going to. What was I? I'm going to draw you for fun.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to draw you, and
do you need my references?
Yeah, send me whatever. I will use it. Yeah, send me your references.
Yeah,
I'll draw. I'm going to be right back though.
Yeah, of course.
So give me like a minute. I'm going to use the restroom and get a snack. And then when I get back, I'm going to be more quiet, but I'm going to listen to music and draw and survive with you.
No, I feel that.
Sound
I
good?
feel that. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll be back.
Okay. Chat, my brain is so fucking cooked. Oh my god. I don't normally learn this much when I stream. I go and I be silly and I play my silly little video games and it's great and that's all I ever need to worry about. I'm learning so much though. which is nice, but you know, it's it is what it is. Oh fuck. Also, I don't have any background music on my stream going. I'll put some on. I'll put some on. Do you guys like I always put on the same background fucking music. So you know what? You guys do like it because I like it. Okay. So Crimbo gave me this beautiful little reference picture that I'm going to be using for the pose reference. Hi, Zwang. My name is Cadence Harper, and I'm the world's first and foremost alien enthusiast, and it is my lifelong goal to have a wild, unprotected sex with a xenomorph. Yeah, I've stolen Crimbo's whole flow, you know, bar for bar. And he's just gonna have to deal with that, you know? That's just how life is. And even beyond that... Oh, goddammit, it's behind him. Fuck. Never mind then. Crimbo just finished like a heavy-ass art tutorial, so now we're just gonna draw. I myself am not an alien. I am an alien enthusiast. I love aliens. I want to fuck aliens, but I myself am what we call a human being. I am also very, very hot and sexy and beautiful, and more than anything else, I'm humble, chat, you know? I really am. And I'm gonna try to draw myself in a bra. With any luck, it'll work. But I'm really not sure about it. Crimbo gave me this gorgeous little pose reference. Ugh. 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 Oh, actually, let me send him some Koikatsu pictures because he was asking about well, no, Koikatsu is sort of separate from what he was asking. I'm a VTuber, not a human being. I'm a fucking anime American woman. God damn it, Frog God. I'm a human anime American woman, and I won't hear any kind of sass about that, alright? Okay. Oh god, where do I start? Am I allowed to just like Crimbo just like drew over this? Am I allowed to do that and then like sketch over it, or is that considered tracing? Is that well, it's not tracing, but is that considered cheating? Like if I just you know, draw like what Crimbo did with like the neck and the sternum, and then I turn that into a full sketch. Is that considered cheating? Is that frowned upon? I don't fucking know. Giga cheating of hell. I'm gonna ask Crimbo when he comes back. For now, I'll assume it's okay. I mean, like, here's the thing. You're joking, Frog, but that absolutely is the case. Is sometimes, you know, if you fucking trace, that's no good, obviously. So there is things you can do in art that's bad that you should not do. AI is another really good example of that. We don't love or support AI quote-unquote artists here, but we love and support just about everybody else. I can't think of even how her sternum would go, honestly. I can't think of that. I can't, like, build it up from the skeleton like he did. You know, he did great building this up from, like, okay, here's the spine. It curves around like this, so the ribs hang off of it like here. And then the tits would be there. Perfect. God, I cannot fucking draw. Hi, Svay, welcome in. You just missed a huge fucking tutorial about how CSP works and what all the different fucking fancy ass tools do and all that good stuff, but the VOD's on YouTube. I'm trying to get a pose down. Do you have any pro pose tips? Crimbo just showed me something that I think is a little bit over my pay grade, to be entirely honest. He was like, okay, you have to figure out where the rib cage is and where the spine is. I could do the spine. I don't know about no rib cage, you know? I'm gonna guess her rib cage would be about like here, coming up like this. Welcome back. Over like here.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome on back. Is it considered plagiarism if I basically do what you did and then turn that into like a full sketch?
No, because you're kind of breaking it down. I would change the angles as much as as you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's plagiarism.
Okay. I need to turn my music up.
You're just copying the pose, and no one really owns a pose. But you're doing the work of construction.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Because my chat likes to fuck.
That's my opinion anyway.
You're a pretty reasonable guy, and if a reasonable guy can have that opinion, then I'm gonna say it's a reasonable opinion.
No. Especially because there's no like bottom half and stuff, so you're like...
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not gonna draw the bottom half.
You're not drawing the bottom half?
No, I'll probably extend it a little bit because I want my tummy in there.
No, go down to the thighs.
You think
absolutely
so?
Go down to the thighs at least. Yes, absolutely. Because the more you add, the less you're relying on the thing, and the less
the more I'm like learning.
The more you're learning, but you're getting further away from plagiarism. The more more work you're adding to it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I would, and also like people want to see tummy. People want to see thighs.
TNA,
like,
yeah.
Mom. Mm-hmm.
And that lets me draw a reference for my panties and bra because people assume they match and they don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
There you go.
Okay, much obliged.
No problem.
Who doesn't love TNA, Frog? So what are we doing for snacks right now, Crimbo? What do we got going on?
I have like Brazilian nuts.
Oh, I don't know
Wow.
that I've ever had Brazil nuts in my life.
I don't know, there's just a nuts mix and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good nutty mix.
Have you ever made your own trail mix?
Yeah. Well, what do you put in yours?
So I like honey roasted peanuts, plain Jane cashews, yogurt chips,
Okay.
chocolate
Good.
chips, little pretzel shards, and I also like to sprinkle in just a little bit of something spicy in there, you know?
Okay, a little sweet, a little spicy.
Yeah.
I think I feel like it's very basic, but I think my favorite trail mix is the monkey one when they put like chocolate and bananas in it.
Oh, that's really, really good. That's really
I
good.
really like dried bananas.
Oh, Plain Train Anime Fan, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Yeah, honestly, it's hard to beat just like Gorp sometimes, you know?
Gorp?
You never heard that? It's good old raisins and peanuts.
Oh.
Your raisins,
No.
peanuts, maybe M&Ms if you're feeling real fancy. Raisins are really
I
fucking
think-
good in trail mix. Do you like raisins in general, though?
Okay, so I like raisins if they are handled properly. I usually like them diced to smithereens and then sprinkled out in something savory. Like, there's a Puerto Rican tamale I love.
Mm-hmm.
It's made with like pumpkin and banana and stuff. But the meat is like you put like sour orange with it, and to sweeten it, you put raisins. But the thing is, I didn't like it as a kid because my grandma would make it, and then the raisin would get like all inflate with like pork flavor, and it'd be like this big soggy raisin. And I didn't like the texture of that. But if you chop them up real fine, it sweetens everything
Okay.
and balances out that it balances out the sourness. So I like raisins if they're used for balance and if their texture is good.
Honestly, I'll just eat a fucking
yeah.
handful of raisins.
They're a little sweet for me, honestly. I like I'm usually eating dried cherries.
Girl,
which
you
is
wouldn't
like
last
almost the same
5 minutes with my diet. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what's
thing.
really good?
What's your diet?
I eat a lot of sweets. I eat a lot of fucking sweets.
Tell me more.
I have a bag of Skittles next to me right now. Not even just like one of those ones you buy at like the checkout. I have like one of those fucking like resealable pouches.
Mhm.
There's fucking 15 and a half ounces of Skittles in here.
Oh wow, it's a lot.
I
Dude,
love Skittles. Airheads.
Skittles are too they're so sugary and like.
Dude, I'll eat fucking
crunchy
Gushers.
and
I'll still
sandy.
eat Gushers, honestly.
I'll eat Gushers.
Gushers,
But, you know,
fuck.
here's the thing is, I love fruit snack like Gushers, like gummy bear, like but
I like a good
ice
fruit
cold
leather.
water.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, so I'll have like a big sip of ice water, and I'll throw a Gusher in my mouth. I'll chew it up and make it
Okay.
a fruit juice in my mouth.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So I'm like down for it, but like
Mott's
I gotta
Frog
balance
Gun.
out how sweet it is.
I really like fruit leather also.
Fruit. Any specific flavor that's really good?
Strawberry is my personal favorite. Strawberry apple, I like.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just me. Also, you were talking about dried cherries.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, fucking craisins are insane. Craisins go so
Crazy.
hard. Craisins, yeah, they go so hard.
I will eat the shit out of craisins because they
Yeah.
have that like little bit of bitterness to them.
Yeah, I
like
love.
whatever it is.
I
To make
fucking
something
love
like that.
craisins. Hips come around here, and then you'd have like a. Yeah. You'd come down, and like you'd have like a little divot there almost. Where you're sticking your booty ass out. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I'm
yeah,
on the wrong layer.
exactly.
Fuck.
Oh, Could have locked it.
Yeah. I'll finish the shitty sketch and then I'll go over it and I'll do that to clean up my sketch. I might as well anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Maltz is good, but Black Forest, I don't even know what that is the thing.
I know Mott's is a brand. I guess Black Forest is also a brand.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think there's Black Forest gummy bears, so that's probably the.
I know there's
brand.
Black Forest like cake. What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Well, I guess I would have to categorize what my favorite is. The thing I can eat most of without getting sick of, and it's American tacos. Like with the crunchy shell and the cheese and the vegetables and the beef, or whatever you want to put in there. I just don't get sick of crunchy tacos.
No,
I get sick of everything else much quicker.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But if it was like you have to eat crunchy tacos for 2 weeks, I would survive easily. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I'd be like, I'm just going to eat another taco. If it was like spaghetti or like lasagna or like even any Asian food or anything like hamburgers, or I would get sick of it. I would absolutely like on day 4, I'd be like, ugh, this is making me barf.
Okay. I'm making her too small. For me, I would have to say, yeah, I got some Zelda chill hop going on.
Oh yeah.
I would have to say my favorite food is hot wings.
Okay.
And it's a little cheating to say I could eat them forever because there's so many different things you can do with wings, you know?
Yeah, I do love hot wings.
Yeah, but my favorite hot wings are specifically mango habanero from B-dubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn off my music for my chat, so there's only one music track going. Like, they hear your music, right?
Yeah, but they can't hear yours.
Yeah, I turned off my music track so they could hear us both. Oh, right.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to hear my music track on your stream or your music track on my stream.
Oh, that's a good point. Why did himbo brain? That was my himbo brain.
It's okay, it's charming.
Literally, my himbo brain went like, duh.
It's charming. Oversauced 100% of the time, because if the wings are well made, they'll stay crispy no matter how much sauce you put them in.
That is true. I actually looked up how to make wings crunchier, and they're like, put it on a pan, put a fan on them, and blow on it for like an hour, and it'll like dry out the outside of the wing, and they'll get really crunchy.
That's Crazy Town, USA. I've never heard that. You know what I do?
Yeah.
I'll almost like confit them. I'll deep fry them at like 200 degrees, like super low for like 20 minutes, so they're cooked all the way through.
Yeah.
Then I'll freeze them to like firm them up.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then you put them in like screaming hot, like 400 degrees, as hot as you can get, for like 3 minutes to crisp up the outside.
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, it's so fucking good. So fucking good.
That sounds amazing.
Strong recommendation. Okay, let me if I can go over and I have a new layer now. Soggy wings? Nah, it's me. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Don't matter if they're gonna be. If they're gonna be bad, if they're oversauced, they're gonna be kind of mediocre no matter how much sauce is on them, Smee.
Yeah. The whole point is like the crunch.
Yeah. Have you ever had salt and vinegar wings?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
I like them.
Yeah, they're so fucking good.
How do you feel about the sauces, little sauces that come on the side? What do you like or don't like?
Honestly, I don't really eat them.
Okay.
I'll just have my fucking baby carrots, just fucking raw dog them. No like blue cheese or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, I love this. I love blue cheese. Like I like big hunks of blue cheese on there, but I like breaks from it. I don't want the entire time.
Okay.
But I love like hot sauce, a crunchy chicken skin, the meat of the wing, and a hunk of little blue cheese, and all that together is fucking bananas to me. It's just so much flavor. I actually drooling a little bit. But
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
It's really easy to make me drool.
No, I keep wanting to do a fucking cooking stream. I might do one next week, actually, because I have a lot of recipes. I have a lot of fucking recipes, honestly. I'm kind of a picky eater, so I don't have a tendency to look up recipes, so I'll just kind of fuck around with ingredients I like until I find... Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
What I survived on through college is probably something that would horrify most people, but it is so good.
Horrify me.
Deep fried pizza balls.
Wait, deep fried what?
Deep fried pizza balls.
Oh, I mean, that sounds like college food to me.
I still make them. They're fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, I definitely eat them.
They're so good. Oh my god.
Balls.
Yeah, dude. Like, people always talk about like when... okay, so you take some dough. I usually just use store-bought dough because I'm lazy as fuck. And you want to get like... You want to make sure it's good dough with like garlic and herbs in it, you know? Not just like flour and water. And you flatten it out. You make little... Almost like you're making like biscuits. Like you just have little flat circles.
Little biscuits.
Yeah. Or I guess it's closer to like... dumplings, and then you cut up some fresh mozzarella cheese, low moisture. You spoon in a little bit of pizza sauce, a little bit of mozzarella cheese. You can put some pepperoni in it if you want, but you have to cook off the pepperonis first, otherwise it'll get too greasy inside.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and then you just wrap it all up. Make sure you seal it really, really well, and drop that fucker in the deep fryer for till it looks done. Honestly, yeah, it's so good.
I mean, that is up my alley.
You gotta try him now, dude.
I do. I cook a lot, so yeah,
There
I can make. I used to make pizza bread because you make bread dough, and then you lay it out flat, and you just sprinkle the mozzarella and pepperonis in, and you roll it up, and you want the grease in there to make it like greasy and cheesy. You just have to seal it good. And then when you just cut rolls, it's so good. Just with like a French bread, it's so good.
That sounds pretty
Best
fire.
pizza topping. That's a good question.
It depends on where you're getting your pizza.
Ooh, yeah, you're getting it from New York? You're getting it from
like a chain?
Chicago?
Are you hand making your pizza? Place? Yeah, because like if we're
frozen pizza?
Yeah, that's the real question. Because if we're talking,
it's frozen. Mushrooms are great, but on a frozen pizza, they get fucking kind of musty,
rubbery. But like at like fucking Domino's, I will straight up do just like cheese ass pizza. But like if I'm going to like a good pizza place or I'm making my own pizza, those mini pepperonis that like cup up and get like crispy around the edges. Oh yeah, I love those so much.
Do you ever watch Maddie Matterson?
No. Who?
So he's a very loud cook. He's very cute. He's like a slobby guy, and he's just very endearing. But he made a pizza party tray. Oh, you remember him?
Yeah, he did an episode with Binging with Babish once, which is how I know him.
Yeah, he did a pizza party tray, and he like covered the top with the tiny pepperonis, and they all cupped up.
That's the way to do it. It
just looks so crispy and good.
Yeah.
I was super into it.
Okay, and then we have the rib cage would come out like this. You need like a difference in texture, you know?
Yeah, you need some crunch to go with this gooey soft insides.
Yeah. I started over also. This is another reason why art takes me so long. It's because I start over.
I wish I saw what you did before you started over.
It was bad.
Let me go peek. That's okay. You're allowed to start over.
Yeah, it's bad too. Okay, how does the torso... Okay. Like feeling my own torso, you know?
You know what your problem is right now?
What's that?
You're connecting the Does your sternum connect to your spine?
Yes.
No.
No?
Your sternum is the bone. Like, feel your neck right now, right?
Uh-huh.
The middle of your neck. Drag it down, and do you feel that firm, solidness
Okay.
right in the middle of your chest?
Yeah.
That's your sternum, which doesn't connect to your spine.
Okay.
So separate the sternum and the spine. Like, delete the line you have coming down.
Yeah.
The whole line, like the spine too. Delete that whole line. And now I want you to draw a sternum that separates the rib cage, and then from the top to the back, draw the spine. Oh, hold on. No. Let me show you.
Okay.
Look on my screen.
I'm looking at your screen.
So you have we're gonna break down what this shape is. So it's kind of like this, right?
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like that, right?
Like an olive.
Imagine this, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna find the middle, wherever the middle is, and it's just gonna get cut. We're gonna cut into that shape.
Okay. Yeah.
And the back of it is like that. Actually, would be that. And I'm gonna send this in. Then your arms would be like here.
Okay. Yeah. It's like
So
a
I'm gonna
Koopa
send you
Troopa shell.
this. Just a breakdown of a
Yeah,
spine.
I appreciate that.
Why don't you pop this in your Clip Studio Paint and trace over it,
Okay.
just to get familiar?
It's like a Koopa shell.
Ah.
You know what more restaurants need to do? Not relevant,
What?
but is
Oh no, it's always relevant.
fucking sampler platters.
Okay, yeah.
Like if I could,
I love sampler platters.
fucking I mean, I'm a white bitch, so Olive Garden is in my wheelhouse, and they have something.
I will eat at Olive Garden.
Yeah, why not? You know, it's not like high quality, but like sometimes you want to put trash in your body.
Of course, I love trash in my body.
And they have a sampler platter. It's like you get like a noodle dish, chicky parm, and I think some lasagna. And it's like, yeah, that's great. You get like a little bit of everything, so you can try a bunch of different flavors.
Find out what you like.
Exactly. That's such a good idea. And it's like whenever, in the past, I used to get super stoned and want like one thing from like 5 different fast food joints.
Right.
But like even then, it's like, okay, I want like 4 chicken nuggets, like half of a hamburger, like a tiny little bit of shake, a bite of chicken sandwich, you know, like a fucking sampler platter.
You have the same kind of taste I do, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I my favorite thing to get is a bunch of little things of different flavors.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Go like, oh, I'm tired of eating this. Let me have some of this.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. You gotta go
Emily
with
knows
like
it too, huh?
a big group of people to a restaurant who all eat like that. So you can get like 6 different dishes. Yeah, it's great.
I know a place that's really good for that. It's called, in Texas, called the Meddlesome Moth. And they have a bunch of like really like heavy fatty dishes that you just do not want to eat all by yourself. Like you can get a bag of chicken skins.
Oh
like
my
fried chicken
fucking
skins.
god, that sounds amazing.
And they have pork belly with marshmallow and fig, and it's like a meat candy bar, and I can easily eat 2 of them before I'm like, no more. And you give you 4
Oh my
of them.
god.
So you really need to share that stuff with
Holy shit, that sounds
people.
Incredible.
It is really good.
Oh, fuck. No, I mean, I feel that when I just go to like a regular barbecue place, even too, you know, I'll get like half a rack of ribs and I'll eat like half of the half rack and I'll be like, okay, I want like some brisket now, you know?
Right. Yeah, I'm the same. I want to jump around. I want to try a little bit of everything. And I'll take mental notes of what I thought was best. Yeah.
Oh my god, I went to a breakfast place the other day, and they had motherfucking red velvet waffles with Nutella on top.
Ooh.
Oh my god, they were so
Sounds really
fucking good. Why don't more
Oh, I would
places
love
like
that.
experiment with like waffle flavors? You always see like those funny pancake flavors, you know?
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
never see them with waffles, you know?
That's a good point. It's a little missed opportunity.
It really is. Well, how tall is Crimbo, Emily? How tall are you? You're probably like 6'5", right?
Well, if you're asking in character, 6'6".
Oh, damn.
If you met me in person,
I was an
6.
inch off. I was an inch off. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're close.
I'm 5'6", so you're a full foot taller than me.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so I gotta draw the Koopa Troopa shell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got the circle, and then you have the middle coming down there. And then erase this. It's a sternum. I think we want to tuck it up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. Guess who's drawing on the wrong layer again?
There you go.
Oh. No. Okay. I want to take the head. Roughly that size, and it's like tilted down. Spine is coming like here and connects back here. And comes around.
There you go. You're starting to get it.
this.
Yeah, you're thinking of different dimensions.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more you do that, the less flat your artwork will look.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will try my best.
Oh, it'll take time.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure.
You have to keep doing it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm picking up art after not drawing for like years. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, you're doing great.
Thank you. It's very sweet of you. I asked one of my friends to sort of help me out, and you know, she tried. She's a very fast artist, and she did not have patience for me. Like, okay, I'm gonna draw this line, and it's gonna take me an hour to draw this one line because I want to get it perfect.
Yeah.
Which is how I like to draw.
Have you missed with stabilization?
Oh, I love stabilization.
Okay, yeah, that can help you get like the line that you like.
I don't want her tummy poking out that far. Hold on. Let me take a look at the reference. Spend half an hour on the line. Yeah, see, my chat knows. Okay. So it sort of comes out and then goes back in, sort of like that. And
Do your ears ever show, or is it taboo to show your ears?
I mean, you could show my ears if you so desire. They're just normal ass ears.
Okay, good. I didn't know if it was just like you never see them because she actually doesn't have them.
No, I'm a normal human.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, you got ears. I put them in.
Is this too booty ass? The anatomy is not right. No.
I would say just keep going forward. Yeah, just keep doing it. Just keep, yeah, that's fine. Draw the pelvis and connect the spine to the back of the pelvis.
Oh god.
Because right now, yeah. So
yeah, I have the body turned all the way that way, and the face is at 3/4, or not the face, the body.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Just
so
draw
for
the pelvis and
3/4.
connect the spine to the back of the pelvis. Draw the pelvis first.
Oh god, what does a
But
pelvis
you didn't
look
have to
like?
delete that. You didn't have to delete that. Here, let me show you what you should do. All right, watch me.
What the
got
fuck does
the
an
body
alien-shaped head mean? Yeah, okay, I'm watching.
So think of like panties as a round.
A rounded triangle, yeah.
Yeah, and just you could do that. For,
Okay,
pelvis.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. So just decide where that triangle went.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I want to get rid of this and have just. I want to. Before I worry about connecting this, I want to have the pelvis drawn, which would go. I would say about here's abouts. And then come in like this, and that one goes over like that. Those are some granny panties. But we're just getting the shape down.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's about where the pelvis would go, right? If we, yeah, that's about right. It's not
Pull
like
it back a little bit, just to get that swerve.
And
a little higher.
A little higher.
A little bit more. A little more.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you can really get that spine to move.
Yeah. Look at your hair charm compared to the shake of... People are allowed to have pointy chins. All right, I'm gonna stab you with my chin, Tron.
Chin stabbings.
Yeah. So then the come around and have like a little bit of a seam in the back where you twist and turn. That looks like garbage. Oh my god, that's so bad. Spine comes
don't overthink it. Don't think about good and bad.
Spine would come down here and attach to the ass, and then the ass would be jutting out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I got a fat ass. Yeah.
There you go. We want to see the fat ass.
Hell yes, we do. And then the legs would be pushed forward a little bit because I got that spine curve going on. I'll make that a little bit more curvy. What's your favorite video game, Crimbo?
Ever?
Yes.
Like just the game I played that I could probably, I think my favorite just sunk in as Kirby Superstar.
Oh, that is such a good fucking game.
It's got everything, and you can play it with a friend, and super cute, and the music's really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think like if you're going to do like a date night and you need to throw a game in that
that is a fantastic.
Enjoy,
yeah, that is a great date night game.
That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you?
Super Metroid.
Oh, really?
I love Super Metroid.
The music is in my top 5 soundtracks of all time.
As it should
Super
be.
Metroid.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Please help. I'm sorry. I can't get
I'll help you.
The other leg.
Okay, let me you know what? Let me can you screen cap it and send it to me?
Of course I can.
Yeah, and I'll show you.
I feel like I don't think we've talked since we did that collab with Gyaru fucking forever ago.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Where I told you about Sriracha.
I suck at keeping up with people.
It's rough, honestly.
Yeah, and we have a lot to talk about. Wings and Super Metroid.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no, you're a cool guy.
You're super cool.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
If you're ever looking for somebody to teach you a Super Metroid speedrun strat.
Whoa, Beauty Banger, thank you for rating. How was your stream?
Oh my goodness.
We got so if you guys don't know me, I'm Crimbo. I love you too. Beauty Banger loves me. I love you too. I'm Crimbo, for you guys who don't know me, and we're doing a art jam stream with Cadence Harper.
Hi.
You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Cadence Harper, and I'm the world's first and foremost alien enthusiast, and it is my lifelong goal to have wild, unprotected sex with a xenomorph.
good goals.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna... how's your stream? What were you up to?
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. What's the name? I'm sorry, I need a name. Fuzzgot Games.
Oh, Fuzz is cool.
Hell yeah.
I love Fuzz.
Yeah?
He's a musician.
Oh.
So we talk about video game music a lot, and we could we could all three talk about Super Metroid music.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much for the follow, Professor Slab. Mwah! On YouTube, Fuzz. Mwah! You can't give some people a smooch and not others, you know?
That's true. All right, let me send you this just to help you get going.
Yeah. Okay, so you have the other leg like really like pushed forward.
Because you need balance.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. No, I see that.
You're just gonna fall forward if something isn't.
Thank you so much for the follow again. The silliest Yodi. I appreciate it. Mwah! You don't thank everybody who follows you, do you?
No, I don't. But that's okay. You can do it.
Yeah.
I'll go real quick. Anna Kalava, Rimchacha, Dacilius Yodi, and wow, thank you guys for following. Good to see you.
I guess it depends on how often you get followers, whether or not you want to do that, you know?
Yeah. Usually I'm so distracted that I make it a habit of not doing it.
Yeah, that's so fair.
People don't expect it from me.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Mega Man 2 flashbacks.
I love Mega Man 2. Yeah, my follow alert is Snake Man. Who's Mega Man 3 technically?
Ooh.
Yes, Tron.
Snake Man. Oh, your OBS exploded. Oh, so you had to bail. Okay, don't let me keep you up too long. I mean, feel free to hang out if you want, but if you're busy because you exploded, come hit me up when you're not exploded, and
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, what is it now?
Okay, did you send me the thing? Let me open my Discord.
I think I sent it to you. Let me know if I did.
Yes, you did. Much obliged.
No problem.
Shit, I lost the chat now. There we go. Okay, go back over here and paste. Okay. Music, yeah, the music is actually from 2. Just Snake Man, I thought was appropriate for Miss Callidora Lamborghini. So, yeah.
Do you listen to a lot of game music?
You know, I don't. I listen to a lot of different music, and obviously, I'm a firm believer that there's good music in every genre. You can find something that fucking rocks your socks.
I agree with you.
Yeah. And, you know, obviously there's game music that's a lot better than some real music, quote unquote, and there's some, quote unquote, real music that's not as good as game music. It's just all about, it's just all about, finding the right things. Like fucking Casino Night Zone from fucking Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, one of the best chiptune songs of all time. If not the...
I really like... Which is the song I like? I like Ice Cap Zone, which apparently was written by Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I cannot do these fucking legs.
That's why they took it out of the remake games. They took Ice Cap out because they didn't have permission from the Michael Jackson estate to put it in the thing, because Michael Jackson didn't like how his music came out, even though we all think it's a fucking banger.
Yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame.
But it was good.
Yeah, Casino Night Zone is the one I always go to. Other than that, though, God, I mean, Super Metroid, like we were talking about. What's your favorite video game song?
I'll tell you what, right now, Red Brinstar's up there.
Red Brinstar's fantastic.
That is one of my go-to songs to vibe out and just concentrate on work. It puts me in a little trance.
Yeah. Fucking, I think for me, I would have to choose 600 BC from Chrono Trigger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger is one of the best soundtracks of all time.
Yeah. Definitely. Did you know the guy working on it gave himself an ulcer because he was working so hard?
No.
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
I think Guardia is one of my favorite ones. The Guardia Castle theme.
Oh yeah, that one's solid.
It's so like the brassiness is so knightly and honorable, and it makes you brim with pride. And I think the song's literally called Courage and Pride, and it sounds like Courage and Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's so many Chrono Trigger tracks though.
There really is. I'm honestly not a big JRPG girly because they end up feeling bloated a lot of the time. But because it was on the SNES, you know, they didn't have the memory to bloat it. So I think Chrono Trigger is one of my favorites.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I cannot stand Persona 5.
You know, I've beat Persona 5 3 times. It's very much the exception to the rule for me. It's not a good game.
Yeah.
It's an okay game. It's okay game.
Amount of repetitive dialogue and dialogue that just doesn't matter.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what gets me. If it wasn't for that, the other thing I don't like is I really get annoyed when RPGs, like, you're gonna battle a ton, right? Like, how many random encounters you're gonna have, right?
Yeah. And
they have like one song for the random encounters. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, at least give me 3 or 4 different songs.
Yeah,
that's 80% of the time you spend in the game.
That's something I'm looking to do with my game is make sure we have some variety. I think the way to do it is make it dependent on where you are. You know, versus just a generic battle theme. Have it like, okay, this is the lava battle theme. This is the mushroom forest battle theme, you know?
I didn't think of that, but that's a really good answer.
Thank you.
I also like Mother 3.
Mother 3 is the best JRPG ever made.
I agree with God. Stop reading my brain. I agree, hard agree.
Mother 3 is fucking peak. Oh my god. No,
game makes me cry like that one.
I was doing an art stream the other day and I put on an Earthbound lo-fi mix and they put in confusion, they put in love theme, they put in she was like a sunflower, and it's like, bro, how you gonna do me like this? I'm just trying to draw and you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah. And they're breaking your heart.
Yeah, goddamn. Oh my god, I love Earthbound. Earthbound, Mother 3. There's something about them. Have you ever played Mother for the NES?
So I
Family,
played
I guess.
Earthbound, but I played Mother 2. But the original Mother, I didn't have the guts to get through it, so I just read about it.
That's
I
fair.
read all about it. I listened to the music. So I know about it. I don't
It's
think
hard.
I can play it.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
I've been playing through it on a virtual console, although I do have a copy of it on my NES, but
You're braver than I.
it's rough. But honestly, I really like hearing Pollyanna every time in the overworld.
Yeah. Pollyanna's a super good song. Have you heard the jazz concert band do it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love Pollyanna. Have you heard
it was a really good cover.
Corone's cover? Her vocal cover?
I love it with the little animations.
Yeah, it's so cute. I want to do a cover.
I don't know shit about VTubers, but I know that Corone covered Pollyanna. Did a really good job.
Corone is actually my favorite VTuber. Other than myself, obviously.
That was the first one I ever saw. That's Ikambokum animation, right?
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever saw VTuber.
Really? Damn, that's crazy town, USA. I can't make this thigh look good. We're just gonna cut it off a little bit. We're gonna cut it off like there. I can't make the knees look nice.
Hold on.
Cut it off there. Yeah, just cut it off there and it'll be great.
Yeah, that's absolutely what you should do.
Yeah.
You don't need any lower than that.
Yeah. You get the TNA, you get the hips, you get the thighs. Yeah. I will say I really like the Pokemon battle theme with the low HP remix that they did in, what was it, Gen 5?
Okay.
Where it incorporated the HP bar beeps into the music.
Yeah. I have a big thing for when they put in sound effects into the thing.
It's fucking so good, dude.
I don't know what it is about my brain that really loves it, but I really do love just little bleepy bloopy sound effects that make it like remind you it's a video game.
Yeah.
Right now I'm listening to Live Alive.
I'm listening to the screen, file select screen from Ocarina of Time.
Okay, it's a jam. Do you know anything about Live Alive?
I do not.
Oh, can I show you the trailer?
Of course.
Okay. Let me, cause
No, it's
the music, just the music itself makes me want to cry because the theme song is so good. All right, let me pull this up.
I mean,
Okay.
it can be short. Let me see here.
Okay. And let me share it with my chat. I've forced my chat to watch this just the trailers for this game. I have the game and I have not I've beaten just the prehistoric era and the Wild West era.
I mean,
and that's it.
It's so great when you can make chat like indulge in your shit. You know, like when the new Alien movie was coming out, everybody was like, "Hey," you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, when your chat just fucking knows you.
Yeah, I'm playing it on stream. I'm slow at it, Short. I'm gonna get there. By the way, hi, Short. always good to see you, freaking cutie. Okay, so I'm gonna share. Change windows. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do.
Okay, I think this is my rough sketch. Like, I'm gonna clean it up quite a bit, but like I have the general shapes of the body at this point, you know?
Yeah. Go draw on top, and then I'm gonna come in and redline it for you, and then you're gonna feel a lot more confident after a red line.
What do you mean draw on top? Like clean it up?
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, do your cleanup, whatever.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done,
Okay.
and I'll.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let me stop. And then share screen. Alright, and so yeah, this is a Super Nintendo RPG that's, I think if you like Chrono Trigger, this might be up your alley.
Okay, let's see it.
But I love the theme song. Are you ready to watch?
Yeah, let me move my window capture so chat can see it too.
Okay.
Alright, go for it.
Oh wait, can they hear the sound?
Yes.
Okay.
True strength flows from the heart. Then let's finish this, Matsu!
It's been a long, long time since I had a chance to do something good and decent.
A young prodigy, as strong in body as young in spirit, a worthy successor to my heart.
Cast flowers to the wind. I'll fight my way to the top, and the world will know my name. That thing's no god of mine, and I'm not melding with these freaks or anyone else.
He's my favorite. Damn, that looks fire.
You will repay my loyalty in death.
Oh man, that looks great.
Yeah, the battle theme is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
You know what that reminds me of?
what?
Very, very strongly of Octopath Traveler.
Oh yeah, because that's the remix style they did for it, but it's an old Super Nintendo game that they re-released with Octopath Traveler kind of what's it called?
Graphics?
3D 2D.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it looks great.
But that boss battle song is called what is it called, guys? It's called Megalo something. Is it Megalomania? It's called Megalomania, which that is what Megalovania gets its name from.
That's based. That's based.
Yeah. And,
Hell yeah.
it's a really good song. There's a little part in there where it gets Baroque. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it does the fancy little organ part.
That's
and
sick.
I fucking love it.
That's sick.
Something I love it in video game music where they just add a little bit of Baroque in it and just makes it like a little fancy for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Castlevania does it a lot, and I
love Castlevania.
Specifically, think of what's it, Fillmore? What's that game called that has Fillmore in it? The song is called Fillmore.
I don't know.
I'll find out. It's ActRaiser. It's an old Super Nintendo game. ActRaiser.
You know what?
Like
you know what I always
RPG
think of
2D game.
is Porky Means Business, because you're listening to it and it's chip tunes. You're like, okay, this is a nice little chip tune, and then the electric guitars kick in, and it's like, oh fuck, yeah. God, that game is so good.
I'm trying to think of my favorite themes in there. I really like the Cactus Head dog theme. God damn it. What's it called? God, what is it called? In Mother 3, there's a wolf with a cactus on its head.
Oh yeah.
And it plays a specific kind of music that is is it a waltz? It sounds like a tango.
Yeah, I always think of like for like a waltz. I always think of the Ode to Ancestors when you're fighting the composer ghost. But I know which one you mean. Yeah, I know which one you mean. God, there's just so much good music out there.
I should send you my drawing playlist.
Absolutely,
so you can,
yeah.
Pick through there. Actually, let me do that now because it's really easy for me. And do you happen to play Helldivers?
I do.
You do? I have Helldivers soundtracks too.
Oh hell yeah!
I specifically made soundtracks for it.
Hell yeah!
Because
oh my god,
the music in Helldivers is good, but I will get tired of listening to it.
Yeah. There's a remix of a Mega Man Zero or Mega Man X song that I fucking have to send you.
Send it.
Yeah, I use it for well, I was gonna use it for opening, but it's under 5 minutes.
Depending on what faction I listen to, I have a different playlist. A different faction I'm fighting in Helldivers, I have a different playlist.
Based.
And then I have a more jazzy soundtrack for what's it called, Balatro.
I love Balatro so bad. It's such a good
let me
game.
check this out.
Oh my god, I love this song so much. I'm gonna play this song on my, or you played on yours.
You're gonna play the Storm Eagle?
You could play it and they can hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it on my channel so
Okay,
they can know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a Sega Genesis cover of
Storm Eagle's theme.
Of Storm Eagle.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle's just a fucking rad fucking song.
Yeah, it really is.
I like the little intro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is sick.
I love this composer.
I really like this.
Yeah, I use the Spark Mandrill No Console Limitations as my waiting room theme.
Yeah, send it to me. I'm very I've listened to so many Mega Man X things. I'm very familiar with Mega Man X1 soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. You know, I listen to the music more than I play the game for Mega Man X.
Same.
Yeah. Such a good fucking mix.
It's kind of like dystopian sounding, but also kick-ass sounding.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
things are bad, but you're fucking kicking ass.
You're
getting through
fucking,
it.
you're fighting for it, you know?
Yeah. Fighting for the future. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a crazy one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you don't know about. I'm gonna add this to my playlist.
Hell yeah.
One of them. Okay, I'm sending you Wheel Gator, which I don't really listen to Mega Man 2 music too much, but this guy who covers music is bananas, and he does all kinds of different styles. Like, you should check out his channel, but I'm gonna play Wheel Gator for my chat.
Okay, yeah, I can listen to it there.
It's fucking bonkers.
Oh, I like a shirt.
Favorite bad game? Would it be? Favorite
Oh, I have
bad
so
game?
many
What's
of those. Do you like bad games?
You know what my favorite bad game is? I already know what it is. I had so much fun playing Bible Adventures.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I'd say my favorite.
My mom bought it for me, and you can have a lot of fun throwing baby Moses into the river.
What? Oh my
you
god.
can chuck them into the river. They give you a
God
baby and just
damn.
chuck it in the river.
I love Kusoge, honestly. I'd say my favorite would be Monster Mon Piece, which is a Monster Girl card game.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
Love
not
Monster Girls.
Who doesn't, honestly? And I get to
My
be in
dream
a
is to work
game.
more with Monster Girl stuff. And Monster Boys too. I like Monster Boys too.
No, I'm super lucky because I get to be in a game with a bunch of hot monsters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, have I talked to you about this?
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, my chat is very familiar with this, but
Okay.
let me hold on, let's see if I have something small enough to send, because most of it's pretty high res. My chat is very, very familiar. I guess the business card front is all I really have. I'm
Send me a link.
Oh yeah, the Kickstarter link would
Oh,
be a much better idea.
hello.
Oh hello.
Oh, this looks great.
Thank you. Hi Pim Pam.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
be in this?
Yeah, actually, I'm the marketing director for the game, and I sent you the link. And I get to be the innkeeper in the game, so I get some fucking art by Alex Ahad, and I get to be in the game, and I get to be great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm so fucking excited.
Wow.
Yeah, with some monster girls and shit. What's the best monster
So
girl?
I've been working on a hentai graphic novel game where it's monster girls, monster boys, everything in between, and no matter what, you get a bad ending.
Oh.
Yeah, you get bad ended, but you probably will like the bad ended.
Okay,
endings.
that's
I don't know.
fair.
They're like, sometimes you end up on a leash forever, or stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's It's for those of you who don't know, the game is called Miss Monster Bound by Fate. It's a Pokemon style game where you catch monsters, but there's also like VN segments, like a social link in Persona 5, for example, where you can go on little dates with them and be happy, and it's more wholesome than what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, it's definitely more wholesome. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm having unwholesome thoughts about the slime girl right now.
Oh, absolutely. I love her so much. Her name is Magnolia.
I want to slurp her up like a dessert.
I love her so much. What's your favorite kind of monster girl?
I think it's a tie between spider, snake, slime, and frog.
Ooh.
I just like where they're like kind of cool bodied, you know, a little slimy.
Yeah.
Clammy.
I like slime's the best. Actually, let me show you the fucking design for the innkeeper. Because she's really cool and based. Kickstarter stuff.
Yeah, let me see. I'd love to see the design.
But I know I have a fucking production materials.
Exactly short.
Concept art.
Exactly. Yeah, you can do a lot with slime. Yeah, frog's good.
We had some different concepts in mind.
Let me see what you got.
Let me show chat
Oh,
too.
cute!
Yeah, chat's seen this already, but I will always be excited to show this.
Oh, this is lovely. Oh, wow, really fun take on the skirt too.
No, I'm super fucking happy with how this design came out. I want to make a costume of it. I really do.
You should.
Yeah. Live 2D would be cool too. I'm really excited about this game. Like, I've been talking all of my fucking friends' ears off about it because it's like, you know, it's
a big deal.
It really is, you know? I'm working with these fucking names that people would recognize, and like, you know, I would honestly be excited for this game even if I wasn't being involved in the production of it. So the fact that I get a chance to, like, you know,
be a part of it.
Yeah. It's huge. Yeah, I was just talking to the person who runs it, like the boss lady, and I was like, hey, you know, I would like to be a marketing person. I don't have like any formal experience, but I've been a streamer for such and such. This is my channel. And she ended up just liking my like content so much. She was like, hey, let's put Cadence in the game. Let's put Callidora in the game. So
cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I think it's good that you're getting rewarded for taking a risk and putting yourself out there and being like, look, I'm interested in this. And it actually worked out, because it doesn't always work out, but you should always try.
Skullgirl's looking ass monster girl. There's a reason for that, Pim Pam.
I knew immediately who I was dealing with when I saw that.
Yeah.
Like, I know. I know who I'm dealing with.
He's a nice guy. But you know what's insane? He does all of his drawing in just raw dog Photoshop.
Oh yeah, he's old school. I've had dinner with him. Like I
word?
Like he would know who I am.
He's a cool guy.
Because I've worked on projects that he was involved in.
That's cool. Yeah, he's really nice. I always say hi to him when I see him at cons.
He's always been nice to me.
Yeah. Such a shame about everything that happened with you know. Yeah.
I mean, just don't sell your IPs.
Yep.
Don't sell your IP.
Don't sell your soul.
I would never sell my IPs.
Yeah.
In fact, I was working with Lab Zero for a thing before, and I was just like, hey, if I create a character for you guys, can I at least get a percentage of merch? And they're like, what? And I'm like, I don't see why that's out of the question. If I make you guys a popular
Absolutely,
character,
yeah.
I should get at least like 5% of the merch forever.
Yeah.
That was, and I think I'm more difficult to work with because I think of stuff like that, and other artists are like, oh, I'll put me on the project. I'll do anything. I'll take any money. And I'm like, not like that.
That's a very good thing that you're like not like that though.
Yeah, I know. I get less opportunities, but if I just got off my ass and made my own fucking thing, it wouldn't be a problem.
I
anyway.
mean, making your own thing, making your own game is fucking like, it's so much harder than people think.
I literally cannot do it because of executive dysfunction. I need to be part of a team. I cannot handle everything by myself.
That's very fair as well. Less opportunities, but less bullshit.
Was,
That's the way to do it.
was fucking with the writing, and I was just like, okay, I did writing for 2 days. I've lost interest.
Yeah,
I need someone else to do this.
No, dude, I've started writing a VN like 4, 5, 6, 7 times at this point. I just, you know, you lose interest at a certain point.
Yeah, if it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Then, but I could design characters all day.
Hell yeah.
I have a big repertoire of monster characters. Here, I'll pull some on screen.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a slime, or I have a slime and a spider.
I have like 3 different slime characters.
Based.
I'd love to see your characters though.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't drawn them, but I do have art of the spider, not of the slime. I tend to design characters more from a writer's perspective because I write a lot of fanfic and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do
Hey, Wolfstick, you got word it sneaky.
like the innkeeper thing I sent you has like a bunch of like words written on it. Those are just straight up from the bio I made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bad at being sneaky, Wolfstick. I'm usually just straight up like, this is what I want.
You shouldn't be sneaky, you know?
Yeah, I gotta work on being sneakier.
Rawhead Rex mentioned in chat! Sorry, nobody knows Rawhead Rex, so I get excited when I see it.
So, I forgot I was working on this. This is my slime girl that I have.
Oh, let me see.
At least the main one that I'm working with. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, am
No,
I?
you're not.
No, let me do that. Share screen. There we go.
Whew!
Her name's Janine.
Whew!
Yeah.
God damn!
I have this animated too, so I got the boobs shaking and stuff.
Holy shit! Introduce
and I was
me.
working on this. Will do.
Oh my god.
And then I have I'm definitely having a couple dudes, so I have a werewolf dude.
Ooh. Oof.
He's actually a veterinarian, but humans are the pets. So
Oh, I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
Yes. So yeah, no matter what, you get a bad ending. But it's fun.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I will say personally, I'm more into keeping pets, but maybe somebody other than the werewolf would be good for me.
You're more into what?
I'm more into keeping pets rather than being kept as one.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's a good point. I need to make a character where they're the pet, but somehow still give you a bad ending. Like maybe they're really bratty and they run you tired.
Yes, I love super bratty people and characters. This is
There
my
you
spider. This is my spider.
Ooh, let me see. Okay. Yours.
I did not draw this.
Hold on, give me a second. You're showing it. Oh, okay. Yes, I love spider monsters. Please.
Also, I think I also have the slime actually handy. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Very good design.
I love monsters so much, it's unreal. Oh, I do actually have a Manticore Man as well.
Ooh, Manticore?
Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow, N4. I really appreciate it. Mwah!
Ah. Oh, okay. It's looking good.
Yeah. He can get it. He can get it.
Yeah. You have great taste.
Thank you. So do you.
I'm doing my best.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, N4. Hope you're doing well. And Spec, welcome as well. Yeah, dude, Rawhead Rex. Rawhead Rex.
That sounds really familiar. I think I know what it is, but I just
It's a
can't
really
remember.
old B movie, horror movie, about this guy in a rubber suit who goes around killing people. It's really
Yeah,
sexual too,
Maybe
which is.
saw it. I
Here's
think
the
I saw
thing.
Red Letter Media watch it or something.
Oh yeah, I think Mike talked about it at some point.
Yeah, that's probably where I know it from.
Yeah, dude, brat correction is literally my favorite thing. I
Yeah?
love correcting a bratty bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god.
Sign me up.
Say less. Say less.
So spider and pink slime. Listen, I appreciate that, N4. I appreciate that. Noxie or N4. I'll probably call you N4 just because my memory's trash, but okay.
She's cool. She does art too.
Oh,
She's
hell
actually
yeah.
a pink slime girl.
Based?
She is a pink slime girl.
Absolutely fucking based. We love pink slime here. You know,
Yes, we do.
pink is actually my favorite color.
Is it?
Yeah, people assume it's green. It's not. I mean, I wear
Yeah, they
pink
would assume that,
contacts.
wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would. I wear pink contacts, you know?
Oh, good point.
This is not my natural eye color. Or my natural hair color. I mean,
Is
nobody's...
your natural hair color pink?
No, my natural hair color is blonde, and I have naturally blue eyes. Thank you so much for the follow! Gamma Churchill, I really appreciate it. Mwah! See, my best friend in the whole wide world has green eyes and pink hair, so it's like, hey, I could be matchy-matchy.
Aw.
Yeah, I love that
Cute.
bitch. I love that bitch. She always gets fed up with me, but in an affectionate way, you know?
I mean, that's the same with me and my best friend.
Yeah.
Should say best friends, but I have a few best friends. One of them specifically likes to smash the crap out of me.
Oh, in a fun way?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I'm built for damage.
I'm very soft. I'm built to damage.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
That's fair.
I'm meaty, so I can take a lot of impact damage.
I like to inflict a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Biting, clawing, scratching.
Yes. What's the point of having all the like teeth and claws if you can't use them?
Exactly. Like, come on, dude.
'Cause I 100%. How's your line work coming?
It's coming. It's not. I mean, it's not line work now. God.
Oh, not line work. I'm sorry. You're,
I'm nowhere near as fast as you. I'm still cleaning up my sketch.
Yeah. Let me know when you're
Yeah,
all set there.
it's getting there. It really is. I know I'm being slow, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, nothing to apologize for. I actually draw fast specifically so I can get the artwork done before the stream ends.
You're
So I'm actually, like,
you're
going-
so real for that.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can, honestly.
You're
'Cause
so
you
real
know
for
what's
that.
gonna happen? At a certain point, I'm gonna get tired. I'm not gonna draw so well. So I'm like trying to go before I run out of gas.
No shoes? No, they're cow slippers. You have a UFO skirt,
Yeah.
tractor beam leggings, and cow slippers. Nobody ever gets that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So clever.
Thank you. I made my outfit myself. I make a lot of my own clothes, actually. I can't really find anything that I really like in stores because, you know, a lot of people have made the stupid decision that LEDs don't belong on clothing when they absolutely fucking do.
They do.
Mm-hmm. I think this needs to be moved a little. Free transform tool, my beloved. The tit looks too small.
Yeah, send me something later. Ooh, yeah, send me whatever.
Oh my.
Send me good stuff.
Yeah, after seeing the werewolf? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Send me them nasty monsters. Put nasty monsters in my inbox, please.
Is there anything better to be had?
I can't think of anything.
Oh.
Maybe nasty monsters and a side of tacos.
Oh, well, now you're getting somewhere. God, I can't fucking draw. Okay, okay. We're getting somewhere. Nope. Just like come down because it's not like that. It's like almost behind the other one. No. How do tits work?
Okay, let me show you. So I have this thing here. Hold on. I have this chest piece right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to think of you got to think of like little soft domes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Okay.
And the heavier they are,
the more they tilt down. Yeah.
They go like that.
Yeah. Alien Miku, eat my entire ass. I will have you know. I will have you know. Twin tails are the best hairstyle. Bar none. All right?
I mean, if someone has twin tails, you have to obey what they say.
Exactly. And they're good
It's
handlebars.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think I like how that looks. It's not perfect, but it's like, okay.
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Squish that out, squish that in. Squish that out, squish that in. Squish that out, squish that out. Yeah, okay. And then the bra, come on. What kind of bra is it? Oh, you know what? This will be really, really good because not only will I be able to show off my tattoo, but also get some armpits going on.
Yes.
Yeah, armpits are based.
Finally, the pits.
Who doesn't love the pits?
Quite a few people, but I love them.
Damn. Yeah, pits are great.
They have a specific scent that I really adore. Chaos Slime, thank you for following. You have kind of like a sticky, gooey scent to them.
Mm-hmm. You nerds don't even have an armpit emote? Well, listen. Don't worry about it.
Do you need an armpit emote? That's true.
Like, yeah.
I have an armpit art, though.
Oh, do you?
Let me see if we can go find it.
Yeah.
I do. I think because Halo Sweetie is an ASMR streamer, and I did a request for her, like, what do you want me to draw? And I'm pretty sure she was just like, yeah, you can draw me sniffing your armpit.
Based.
And I went, okay.
Based.
Let me see if I can find it. It's very old. True, like way back. Where are you? Where are you, Sniffa? Sniffa. Oh, here it is. There you go.
Oh my. You know what? Based.
Yeah. I was like, that's what you want. That's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Her werewolf has got to be vented from Roman Clavania. Werewolf that is sophisticated wolf that turns into a shitty Brooklyn guy as soon as he drinks booze. That sounds pretty good short.
Yeah. I have a fun trivia for you. Do you know I can't fucking draw?
You, wait, did you say trivia?
Yeah. Trivia is I can't fucking draw.
Oh. You can draw.
Nah.
You can draw. You're doing it.
Nah.
We're drawing together. We're literally doing that. And I'm gonna help you.
And I appreciate that immensely.
As soon as you tap out.
I'm getting there.
You can tap. You can be like, all right, I did all I'm gonna do, and then I'll step in and I'll help.
I think I'm tapped out.
Okay, send me what you got.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold the phone. I might have made it worse. I'm not sure. No, I think I made it better. Belly button about there. Some cleavage going on. Speaking forward like that. Ugh, yeah, this is gonna need some redlining. Okay.
Okay. And are you doing twin tails on this?
Yes. I figure the other one's probably just gonna be behind me though, so.
Okay. Honestly, this is a good effort, and you could totally work off of this and be fine. But since I'm here,
I appreciate
why
that.
don't I punch it up for you?
I appreciate that very much so. Oh, damn, I love what you have going on.
Yeah.
God damn.
You seem like the confident sort, so I thought
Oh,
a smug look
absolutely.
would be
Absolutely. No, I dig the hell out of that.
good. Try to get your personality in there.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
I think the tits are at a... Yeah, the tits are facing full on and the rest is tilted. Yeah.
Actually, what's funny is the tits get picked up a little bit when the arms are raised.
Yeah. God, it's just so interesting watching you like define things so easily with just a few strokes.
It's because of a lot of practice. There's a lot of muscle memory, and I've drawn this a billion times that really helped me out.
That makes sense.
You say you're doing twin tails on this?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, of course, N4. No, I mean, obviously I learned a ton too, so.
Sure you can clearly see where this connects to the hip. See, I have a little bit more tummy. More tummy.
Who couldn't use more tummy? God damn.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of these shapes are like, oh, I've drawn this shape a billion times,
Yeah.
so I can go black.
Can you screen grab that and send it back to me?
Yeah. She sent. Yeah.
Much obliged.
No problem. There you go.
I appreciate it.
No problem. More tummy.
Always need more tummy.
I'm glad, Noxy. Yeah, Cadence, if you ever want to do this again, I'm game. This is fun for me.
100%. Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming out here and teaching me so much.
No problem. Thank you for putting up with my okay, and then you do this, and then you do this.
No,
Yeah.
dude, it was super helpful. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I know. No, I had a good time.
Yeah,
It was fun
definitely.
for me.
Do you know how rating works when we're doing the stream together thing?
No idea.
Cool.
Absolutely no idea.
Hi, Conwell. Welcome in. Yeah, no, I mean, even if we don't end up doing more art together, definitely don't be a stranger, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, you should come on my stream and play Helldivers.
Oh, absolutely. Fucking, when are you playing Helldivers?
I play almost every night.
Oh.
I'm definitely playing Helldivers tonight. I'm gonna hop off. When I hop off stream, I'm definitely gonna grab Jolly and see if we just do some Helldivering.
I got some shit I gotta take care of tonight, unfortunately. But I'll keep an eye on your Steam, and like, if you're diving, I'll pop by.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm kind of tapped out. I would love to color this, but I think I'm better off doing it later.
You know, I was just thinking I was kind of tapped out.
You tapped out too?
Yeah.
That's cool. Why don't we go play games?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the question is when I'm not Helldiving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I'll be. You have my regular gamer
I
stream
do,
thing, so if
yeah.
you see me playing Helldivers, I think you can just hop in my games.
Yeah, I'll do
think
my
you just-
best. Yeah.
Just as soon as you sign in Helldivers and I'm on there, send me a friend request.
Yeah.
Okay, and just come into my games whenever you want. I don't do voice chat in Helldivers, and it's an open lobby. Anyone can join me. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so what do we do? Do we end call? Do we raid? Like, what order should we do this in?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay. I think I'm gonna just try raiding,
Yeah.
and then I'll talk to you for a minute before I hop off.
Yeah. Good, nobody fucking follow us online. I need one person to raid.
Game.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk to you for a minute.
Oh, no
before I
echo.
See.
Okay. Raid, chomp, YouTube. So I guess our chats are going our separate ways. Chat, thank you guys so very much for coming on by. I had a great fucking time with my buddy Crimbo. I hope you enjoyed yourself too, Crimbo.
I had a fantastic time. Let's do this again soon. It's a easier way for me to talk about art when I have someone to bounce off of.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
this is fun.
I'll do some sketches, maybe some line art, and then maybe hit you up when it's time for me to color.
Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll help you out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hitting the raid button. You guys are going to Koopa Channel from my area. Where are they going for you?
Chomp Chomp VT.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today's Monday, or today's Sunday, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I will see you guys
Tomorrow.
on Tuesday.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.